hear that.
Yeah, that was your fucking go out and ride video.
There we go. Oh man, I've been cutting weight this week. It's been rough.
What?
Oh, I
shit.
hear that. I heard that again. That's funny. Yeah, I went from about 210 to like 197 today since Monday. It's been
Before
shitty.
you
Huh?
trying to get in the kids jiu-jitsu class?
Well, I'm trying to get down to 195. So with the gi on, so I gotta be like 192, something like that. But man, it's been brutal. I don't know if I want to do this again. I like food. I like food too much.
Well, that makes you feel like crap.
Huh?
That makes you feel like crap.
Yeah.
I don't like feeling like run down all the time.
Yeah. Well, at least I've been taking like vitamins to like not lose out. So I found this like online diet. Of course, it was like just like mostly salad and chicken and fish and like eggs and fruits, but it's like super low calorie. And it's not bad. Like, it's not that the food's bad, because I obviously I love fruits and I like eggs and I fucking love salads. But chicken and fucking fish have been good, but it's just the amount. Like today like for breakfast it was hard-boiled eggs, 2 hard-boiled eggs and a grapefruit. And then I ran for 45 minutes later before I ate lunch, and I almost passed out. I was like, God damn, this is rough.
Yeah, that's not very filling. And that's not a lot of calories to be doing exercise on.
Yeah, and then I had for lunch it was just a piece of chicken and salad with veggies and shit. But I mean, I'm getting there. I should be able to hit 190 within this week. So.
Ghost trying to get.
The man has audio working from the get-go. That's right.
Ghost trying to get down to my weight class for some reason, which is a big mistake on his part.
How much do you weigh?
I haven't weighed myself in a minute. I'm probably one. Yeah, I know. I was like,
I'm trying to get down to 190 right now.
Right after COVID, I was like 170-ish, 175. So I should be back at like about a 180, 185 right now. Because I know I gained some of my weight back, but not. I'm not how I was right like before COVID.
Yeah,
so I should be about 180-ish.
This morning I was 196, 197, something like that.
Nice.
So.
And you're like 5'5", so it's like.
Fuck you! I'm not 5'5", I'm 5'7", bitch. I need those 2 inches.
Yeah, you do.
Take those from me.
See, yeah.
Thank you. You are like one of only 3 people that followed the new Instagram account from my old account. All my other friends were like, fuck off, I'm not following that real estate shit.
Yeah, support the homies, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I'll follow you, brother. I want to see your journey go on, my guy. I want to see everything. I want to see you succeed.
Right.
That's if I come back to California to buy a house.
I don't blame you there.
You ain't leaving.
Yeah, right.
You ain't leaving.
Watch
what
me.
Up, Dart? How you doing, man? Did you play Battlefield?
I just played a little bit right now.
Oh, you just started? Like, I've been playing the shit out of it. I like it.
Nah, I wanted to wait.
I was
planning on waiting till today, because I wanted to stream. I wanted to stream it, but I just said I was like, So now like right now I'm kind of just like,
You know what I don't get is how are you gonna have a map with like so many players, and you can only have a squad of 4. That's it.
That's how it works.
Pretty lame. Like,
yep.
It's so dumb. And I couldn't find a way to join on anybody either.
Oh, you click on him.
Click on your face.
You click on the green dude. You click on the green circle that's around him. And unless he's in combat, you won't be able to join in on him immediately. But once he's not getting shot at anymore, then you can.
No. Like join in the game. Like join the same game.
Like a friend.
Yeah, like a friend. Unless you squad up, and once you're out of that 4, you can't like.
Yeah, I have no idea. I didn't play with anybody. Because if I was playing with somebody, I'd probably still be playing right now. But maybe.
Bobby is lying. No Mexican wants to see someone else succeed. You know what I was watching? Oh, so I've been so since Monday I've been doing this diet, right? It's been rough, but it's working.
What's the diet?
It's basically like I'd have to send it to you. I found it's like a daily thing, so it's like usually it's
Sounds like high protein, low carb.
Yeah, well, but there's carbs though because it's just like I bought a part. One of it is like it's like one lunch was I'll show you a picture. One of my lunches
just half a loaf of bread.
2 slices. 2
Oh,
fucking
yeah,
slices.
so
like
yeah,
this,
so it's-
like this was one of my lunches right here. It's like fucking a bread,
Okay.
tomatoes, and a low-fat string cheese. But that bread is the bomb. You have to use like
Dude, that sounds good as shit.
It was
I'm
What
like-
kind of bread is that?
it was what was it whole grain
grain?
bread? Yeah, it's got all like the seeds in it. I've
You
never
toast
bought
it?
it. Like, yeah, I toasted that shit. That shit
There you
was
go.
delicious.
See, whole
So
grain
it's not like
bugs
bad.
me.
Like the food is good. Like
Yeah,
I like
that's
tomatoes. I like cheese, and like I can have chicken some days and fish. So I bought fish. And I found it's like 2 weeks, lose 20 pounds. The hard part is the working out at the same time. But today I found
Yeah.
myself watching like, you know who Steve Rennell is?
Yeah.
The guy that does Meat Eater.
Mm-hmm.
He is cooking a goat with some chef, and they were making tortas out of goat, like wild goat, and they were making the goat into milanesa and stuff. And I was like, and then I've been wanting to make refried beans, and then I was like, I've always like, man, but then you gotta cook them. That fool buys canned beans and refries the canned beans.
Yeah, you get your
yeah.
pinto you get pinto beans.
Yeah, and then you refry
and,
them.
and you toss them. Well, you drain.
I've
it
never
a
thought
little
of
bit.
that.
Yeah,
Little
drain it a little bit,
secret.
toss them in the pan, and then you just smash the bitches
Yeah,
up.
In that same aisle is cans of already refried.
But it's
beef.
not. It's not the same.
It's- nah,
it's
nah.
not the same.
I'll throw
What
refried
up,
beans
Silver
from a
Tim?
can on like.
Do they
nachos.
taste pretty good? Like similar to like homemade?
I wouldn't say similar, but they don't taste bad.
They don't taste.
tastes
like,
alright.
They don't taste
Yeah,
like
no.
the canned refried beans.
I mean, well, they can't. Well, you mean like if I got pinto beans and then mash them up?
No.
Sorry,
Like
I
if
was
you
like-
bought them already refried.
Oh, refried. They don't taste like if I mash my own pinto beans up. It's a little thicker. You know, it's
Yeah,
already
yeah.
made like that. But I mean, it's not bad. It doesn't taste.
I haven't made fucking homemade beans in a long time. It's not like it's that hard. It's literally water.
No,
throw
I don't-
onion
I don't-
in there.
Beans are a pain in the ass to
They
do.
are a
I'd
pain
rather...
in the ass. I just remember having my grandma used to make me help fucking sit and clean them when you sit at the table and you're just like separating beans, getting all the rocks out.
Jesus Christ! I think my mom tried to make it a couple times, or tried to do like regular beans a couple times,
She's
and
like,
it
"Fuck
just
this."
did not come out right. yeah.
Mexicans are like, I'm done with this bean shit. I'm just buying
Mhm.
cans.
Oh no, straight up.
You don't like canned beans? I could do canned beans. Some.
I don't. It doesn't say there's no school on Monday. Your kids have school on Monday?
Hey, Nathan, do you have school on Monday? I think they do.
It's
Yeah.
Columbus Day.
Yeah, but
It's
not,
Indigenous People Day.
it's indigenous people. What's up?
Some people get it off though.
Mom said no? Oh, I'll have to look it up. I don't know.
I have to look it up too because my school I can't tell. The school didn't tell me.
I know
that
I have to
if you-
fucking work.
I'm looking at like the district
Right.
calendar and there's ain't shit there.
Dude, I'm so ready for. So there's 2 things. I'm ready for the next Saturday is my competition. So we'll see.
Ah.
We'll see how I do. And then November I'm going to Vegas for almost a week, man. I got a fucking
Whoa.
suite at the a suite for like $800 for a week.
Really? $800 for a whole week?
Yeah, it's dope.
That's
I mean, it's.
That's pretty
So,
bad. That's pretty sick.
I'm
What,
going,
what hotel?
Well, I'm going to a convention, so I need to be close to the
Yeah.
convention center. So I'm at the Strat. So it's
Okay.
kind of off away from everything else, but it's close to the convention center.
Yeah.
So, and I got the, I think it's called like the Bourbon Suite or the Borden Suite. I don't know. It's dope though. Like you know what it was? I went looking for a room and then I didn't buy a room. And then the next day, all the ads started coming in. You know, like
Yeah.
here- And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, there it is. So it's just me and my girl are gonna go for a week. And they're having the Jiu-Jitsu World competitions, and a few people are gonna be competing in it. So I'll go get some. I'll probably get some new shit for free, some discounts. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Get more shit for free.
It's all about
Get that
getting
swag.
Yeah.
You all about them homemade beans. I mean, I'm all about homemade beans too. I just ain't about
Can't-
making them.
I cannot get comfortable in my chair anymore. I don't know what the fucking deal is.
I want a new one.
We can trade chairs. You want to trade?
Hell no. I'm gonna trade
You
with your
wanna
chair.
trade?
Well, but you're not comfortable in your chair.
Yeah.
It'll make you appreciate your chair.
No, it won't.
No, it's like when we bought the house, I bought this chair.
How much you love my
Uh,
See,
chair.
I
and
just-
then my
I
wife
just-
was like, "But I get a chair next,"
Yeah.
so I gave her my old chair. I'm like, "Here you
See-
go, babe."
I keep wanting to lean back more, and I'm trying to like sit up, but I can't. And I think it's just because my desk is lower, because of where I'm more comfortable with my keyboard being low, but my monitor now is also low, no matter as high as I have it. So I keep slouching down to like center myself with the fucking screen.
Why you being a
Yeah,
slouch?
I fucking hate it. So that if I just keep it up here, I can keep my head up. Keep my head up, which is against everything I
Keep
believe
your
in.
socks up, fool. Where the fuck is my Discord?
Rebranding, Jeremy. We been streaming recently.
Ugh.
Where? Let me send out.
Ugh.
I was trying to explain Discord
Uh-huh.
to Kenny because
You trying to explain it to him?
yeah, he doesn't get it. I'm like, bro, it's like there's groups you can have like private conversations. You
Did he ever
talk
use
one-on-one.
Did he ever use
I don't.
TeamSpeak?
He's never used TeamSpeak. Come on.
He's never. Yeah.
But TeamSpeak is nothing like Discord.
I'd say. Shit,
It's
what
not
do you
even
call
close to being like Discord.
it? No, but I mean the idea would be you still
Billy!
you have a server, you have rooms within the server.
What up, Jacob? How you doing? It's been about 4 years since we talked. That's a long time. Where you been? How you leave me like that? How you just gonna ghost me like that? Yeah, TeamSpeak is a bit different. Damn, Billy, you look all like. We should do like a soup Friday. Get all fancy and shit. Drink wine.
Drink wine.
Dress, or what is that? What is that ride? The gentleman's ride or whatever it's
The
called.
where they ride, where they wear their suits.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
all
well,
that, right?
the
Distinguished-
ride.
we'll call it the distinguished
The
gentleman hangout or something. The dapper hangout. We'll get all like.
Dapper hangout.
I'm gonna go to like the thrift store,
That
dress
sounds
like
about-
Pinky Blinders.
That
or
sounds
something.
sounds about right. Considering what you guys were just talking about, I was listening to you guys before I popped in. It sounded like two Mexican talking about white people problems. I was confused.
About beans. Had to leave
how
the
many
dream of
things you
having a
got? Oh, I got
motorcycle.
this.
Oh, man, I'm
set
sorry to
up
hear
with
that.
My microphone.
There's other dreams to be had, man. Motorcycles are amazing, but there's other
I got
ways,
this
other
problem.
things.
I can't get the motorcycle. Or like, bitch, there's people making fucking shoes out of tires.
Man.
Yeah.
You ever seen you ever seen a 4-year-old make a pair of shoes out of tires? It'll change your life.
That guy Tim Kennedy was talking about. I
Fuck
know
Tim Kennedy.
He was talking about while he
Can
was
he make
over
a pair
there.
of shoes out of tires?
He was talking about, you know how they show the picture of the like baby being passed over the fucking
Yes. Yeah.
gate? He was saying that was the rare instance. He's saying most parents were just throwing their babies over and
Oh, yeah.
hoping someone would catch it on the other side.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna say this right now. Fuck Tim Kennedy.
Fuck no, that dude's dope, man.
No, that dude went and got a bus full of fucking people and then just drove his ass in there. There's a bunch of people that were actually there were getting pissed off at Tim
That's-
Kennedy. 'cause he
that's
was
not
just
what
bringing
happened.
People through. That is what happened.
That is
Tim
not
Kennedy
what
over there trying to
happened.
save face. And then he tried to save face.
No, that's not what happened
Tim-
though. He
Tim-
drove
Tim
he
Kennedy
drove the
was
bus. He drove 4 buses in to try to get him in. People that were vetted and people that were given like on a list by the government to this group of whatever, and when they came in, they asked for the people's names, and they're like, well, some of the people they couldn't give names to who they were, and so they got all butthurt about it, and they wouldn't fucking let the bus go in.
Dude, Tim Kennedy went and did his own thing. Literally everyone is mad at him. And honestly, Tim Kennedy in the gun community has been a huge meme for
I'll give you
years at this point.
a
He's-
video of like the actual
No,
shit
no,
that
you don't
happened.
gotta give me a video because I've seen the videos and I've seen his response and I've seen what everyone else that's actually there and that was actually like doing what he was supposedly doing, getting all pissed off. But again, Tim Kennedy has been the biggest butt of like the gun community memes for years at this point. Like straight up.
I think what he did was dope.
He does a lot of
Do we all disagree that it was fucked up that anybody was put in that situation in the first
Oh,
place?
yeah.
100%.
Oh yeah, 100%. God,
Where'd they
And why did his name have to be Kennedy? That's fucking
that's what I'm
dangerous.
saying.
That's fucked up.
Ugh. Terrible.
You're a terrible
You want to
person.
get shot? Name your kid Kennedy.
Man,
Don't get shot.
man, I can't cheer on my son anymore without people thinking I'm potentially a domestic terrorist.
Why?
Right?
My son's
What?
name is Brandon. I can't
And
just be like,
Oh,
let's
that
go,
kid- that
Brandon.
guy. Is that guy that? Wait, I don't know.
Yeah, did you guys all miss this? The let's go, Brandon stuff.
no.
That's name.
Yes.
That's name missed. That's
Maybe.
You
very
guys missed
name-missed
that?
of you.
All right, so
Apparently I missed
there's
it.
Maybe you
There's-
should yell "fuck Joe Biden" instead.
yeah, right. So there's a NASCAR. There's NASCAR was happening, and the guy that won the race, his first name is Brandon, and so the
What a coincidence! That's the guy that you were just talking about.
Exactly. So the Fox Sports reporter, the chick, whatever, is interviewing him, and everyone in the stands is yelling "fuck Joe Biden," right? They're all chanting it, and it's getting louder and louder. And she goes, "Oh man, like listen to everyone in the crowd." And they took a second, and you can audibly hear it. They're saying "fuck Joe Biden," and she goes, "Yeah, everyone's chanting," and they all said it, and they go, "Let's go, Brandon." They're saying "Let's go, Brandon," basically.
Let's go,
And
Brandon.
they're all saying "fuck Joe Biden," so she says that, and then like everyone from that point on has been going "Let's go, Brandon." So I'm like, damn it, now I can't cheer on my son without people thinking I'm saying "fuck Joe Biden." But then again, I'm like, what? They won't know if I'm cheering on my son or saying "fuck Joe Biden." Joke's on them. I'm doing both.
That's okay. Your son's about to be forced to be vaccinated, so
No, he's not,
Are you sure they weren't saying my light's broken?
bruh. The fucking
Because they could have all broken lights. You never know. Man. You gotta
You
check
never know.
things out.
cars in NASCAR don't have headlights though.
Oh, they have headlamps
Stickers.
in the
Ah.
stands.
Just say my sticker's broken.
The lights around their heads in the stands, man.
Let's
You're
talk
being
about
close
that. Ain't you
close-minded.
seen Lightning McQueen? Ka-chow.
Ka-chow. Man, there's no way they're gonna get that shit to the 5-year-olds. There's gonna be too many people being like, nah.
Maybe they were like, I love brothels.
Newsom hasn't given a fuck so far. What makes you think he's
He
going to
really does. Yeah, so then we just don't do it. So they were talking about how like United. The president brought up how United. They said, since making the shot mandatory to work, he says United had 52% of their workforce or whatever, and now after the mandate happened, the 93% of their workforce is vaccinated
Yeah, because they fired most.
because they fired the,
Oh,
they
yeah, so the
fired
numbers went
everybody.
down. That's funny.
So the number, yeah, so they're
Or-
their 52% turned into 93%.
Yeah, that's why they did it.
Oh, yep, because they fired like 300, I think one United spot fired like 390 people. That's who he was referencing. So they lost like half their workforce.
Well,
Because
you
they
see,
refuse not to.
they had mandates not only by the government but by the board of directors. So the board of directors said you need to be 100% vaccinated by this date,
Mhm.
and they fucking did what they needed to do to stay open because it wasn't just the CDC they're having to deal with. They're
Oh,
having
yeah.
to deal with the Ryan Kavanaughs of the world, fucking
Yeah.
telling them get this shit done.
He still got but all these people just said fuck it. And then LA County Sheriff's was like, LA County Sheriff's Department, the sheriff's not gonna fire anybody. He said they're gonna get vaccinated. I'm not gonna get rid of 5, 10, any percent of my fucking department because of this.
Not with
So-
that attitude, you won't.
Yeah.
There's
River-
something like 40% of the LA fire department is not vaccinated and won't get it.
Of course.
It's
And
like,
then they-
what are we going to do? Fire 40% of the firefighters in the county in the
Also-
middle of fucking fire season?
I was surprised LA County sheriffs was said that, and then we have what's it called? San Bernardino County sheriffs already a while back, like a few months ago, was already like, I ain't firing anybody. I ain't making anyone
Mhm.
get the shot. So right now they got you got sheriff's department, so hopefully the police department soon just being like, nah. And then we have that happening at least. Then we already have regular civilians just saying nah. New York State has to fire 30%, at least like a whole third of their freaking their nurses, their medical force, basically their medical experts, nurses and doctors. And then she's like, oh, I'm gonna activate the National Guard to take up the spots. And it's like, you understand the National Guardsmen that are doctors and nurses are already working as doctors and nurses in New York State or New York City, I guess at this point, just right now. But yeah, they're like you can't. And then again, the amount of registered nurses, and doctors that you would have in the National Guard, they're not going to be able to take up any spots that go missing, obviously, because they already have their own practices. They already have their own jobs in the civilian world, because again, National Guard. And then if you try to, you get them, and you get them, the combat medics are 68 whiskeys to be nurses, I guess, in hospitals. That's the dumbest thing you could possibly do, especially because they have a certification. You get a certification that is accepted in some states. New York isn't one of them, to like kind of basically be like an EMT. So you basically have slight EMT practice, like training as a medic. Again, it's all just trauma shit. So like they'll know what to do if someone gets shot or someone fucking gets concussed or gets blasted by an explosion. They ain't gonna know what the fuck to do.
My
Somebody
kid's
comes
got
in
a
with
running
Alzheimer's.
nose. Put a tourniquet on it.
Tourniquet on it. Some old man comes in with
Clamp that shit down.
old man comes in with Alzheimer's. Tie him down.
Dude, armed forces codes are so fucking funny. Like they want everybody to trust them. They fucking name shit whiskey, and then talk about it in public. It's like, hey, yeah, it was a '69 crack.
Yep.
69 crack heroin we did on this one lady. That's just code. Don't worry. It stands for other things.
11 Bravos usually go by 11 Bang Bang.
11 gang rape. Oh, don't worry. It doesn't mean
Ooh.
gang rape. It's just a code we use.
Oof. But yeah. So they're trying. Yeah, right now, and then like other places, they're like, we're short on nurses. There's not enough. We don't have. There's too many people in our hospital. We can't keep treating people. And it's like, okay, cool. And then you look at it, and it's like, oh, they fired like 200 and something of their nurses.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, cool. That you did this to yourself. They at one hospital in Georgia, I think, like they won't accept people in the maternity ward because they have none of their maternity nurses and like a doctor, I think, too. So they're like, we can't deliver babies. That's
Well,
fucking great.
fuck you. That's what you get for being stupid.
Yep.
It gets
People have
worse
made
than
it
that,
for almost
dude.
2 years now without catching it.
It gets worse than that, dude. Have you heard about that one hospital that burnt down? That
No.
shit burnt down.
What
There's
hospital?
there's no drama happening there at all because the fucking
Just
thing burnt down.
It's just gone. Jesus
Just
Christ,
gone.
that sucks.
It's the only hospital that doesn't have any fucking coronavirus.
Yeah, because of fire.
Man.
There you go. That's how we solved the issue. Burn
Beach-
everything down.
That's
Go
the
see-
issue that really needs to be addressed. Fire. Not
How about Taco Bell beans? Oh, them Taco
Now,
Bell
did you
beans.
see the meme about can all the fired doctors and nurses that didn't get vaccinated,
nerpithes.
can they start their own hospital? Because I'd rather go there.
Fuck yeah, they can.
Oh yeah, they can.
Yeah. My wife's got it. Official not nurse practitioner. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Nurse practitioner and the physician's assistant bill.
Mhm.
She can
Doing well.
she can like start a doctor's office and then just take orders from another doctor like that's on the golf course and shit and
Yep.
be a doctor, but she wouldn't really be.
Fucking what's it called? BJ Penn is gonna be running for governor of Hawaii.
Oh, I saw that.
He's gonna be running Republican. He wants to open up the state because of the constant closures to businesses, their economy, and all the restrictions and whatnot. He brought up a fair point, which is the rest of the United States has these huge sporting events now again and whatnot, and they're still not allowed to go to their college teams arena.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they can't. So I was watching. I was watching Hulu, and there was it showed Hawaii versus Cal State Pomona.
Those empty
Or,
seats and shit.
Cal Poly, and yeah, they were playing soccer. It was a soccer match, but there was nobody in the stands. It was the most quiet thing ever. And if you watch the football games, there's nobody in the stands too. So
Not even the cool
do
cardboard
anything out there.
cutouts and shit.
Not even the cool cardboard cutouts.
Oh.
So yeah, it was so like
Well-
yeah, and I know my parents obviously were there out there when they brought my sister. Well, my sister's out there right now, but yeah, it's like everything's at 50% capacity and 50% like workforce and shit like that. Everything's just going to shit. So BJ Penn just said fuck it, and he's like, oh, I'm gonna run for I'm running for governor at this point. And he's like, I'm not doing it for the spot. I'm doing it for the people because we just gotta open this up.
Well, I mean,
So.
he can't fight anymore. He tried that again.
Yeah.
Ass whooped.
Someone in the
He
comments
get
like,
knocked
"He'll just get
out
his
by
ass
like
knocked out."
some random stranger too.
Yeah, someone was in the comments was like, he's just gonna get knocked out again. I was like, oh. But I don't know. He might have an actual chance. I think if he plays it right. But yeah, I don't know. They're a tiny island, and I think at this point they're probably all sick of that shit.
I think Conor McGregor should try to play basketball.
He's too short for that.
No. Shh.
He could just punch the ground and talk shit to the pole.
Who the
think
fuck
it's
is this guy?
I think it's perfect. Yeah.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Yeah, walk
It's
back.
a racial disaster waiting to happen, man.
A racial disaster.
Oh yeah, everybody thinks Germans are racist. You wait to fucking put a little Irishman against a bunch of tall black dudes.
We're a bunch of Mexicans. Fucking Mexicans hate everybody. Right, Ghost?
No comments.
They hate everyone equally, okay?
They're equal opportunity race.
Yeah.
Yeah. Possibly the most racist people ever. Notice I said racist and not anti-Semitic.
I like racing.
I like raisins too.
Okay, I was like raisins, or were you trying to mix up ricin?
No, racing. I
Right.
like
Ah.
racing.
Hey, whoa.
We like squats.
Don't get us
This
on
man
any
just like-
fucking list, man.
Oh, racing.
I'm trying to put Ghost on the fucking do not go
fly.
live anymore.
Do not go live list.
I'm just gonna say all the keywords right now. January 6th.
All the keywords.
The keywords.
California oil spill.
Yeah. Go,
I feel
Ghost
like
Ninja's,
there's
Ghost
two
Ninja's
of
viewer
them,
count
right?
goes up to like 300 real quick. It's just all feds.
yeah, I think the beaches are all still closed down here.
There was two oil leaks, right, in California. One off
Oh, is
the
that what
coast of
happened?
Newport Beach.
I didn't know about that.
There's one off the coast, I think, of Newport Beach, and then some other one that I seen.
No, well, it's only one, but fucking, it's just.
No, I
big.
saw that there was another one. There's
Well,
two.
where was it, Ghost?
Let's see.
You tell us.
Right?
Only a fucking a boat dragged the fucking pipeline.
Yep.
Ooh.
Split that shit right open.
God.
34,000 gallons of crude oil.
A
in the
pipeline
ocean.
crack. That's what that was.
Jesus.
Pipeline crack in
That-
California, and then one was the oil
That's-
spill in the water.
Yeah,
That's
right.
the same thing, Ghost.
No, there's one. There's two of them that I saw.
No, it's all the same thing. Right now, every beach from Long Beach to Dana Point and parts of San Diego is covered in oil.
Damn. Oh, the dolphins.
Fucking hit that hasn't been this big since fucking 32 years ago.
Yep, all because apparently some fucking cargo ship dropped an anchor on the fucking pipeline.
Well, that's what they say. I don't know. Well,
yeah.
he didn't drop it. He fucking pulled it. That's what
Well,
they're
Well, yeah,
saying.
that's what drugging it means.
If we didn't
No,
we
you said
didn't,
drop it.
if we didn't close
Well,
all
he
the
hadn't
ports, we
dropped
wouldn't have
the
this
anchor.
issue.
To hook the pipeline.
This shit feeling like a Joe Rogan podcast.
Can you-
If I
can
can
you
only
fucking
get his
hear me?
viewers, though, like, come on.
Supposedly that he
Jamie,
fucking
pull up
dragged
that
it
clip.
100, like what, 144 feet or 150?
Gee. I
Something
mean,
like
like,
that.
how dumb are you that you build a pipeline where a ship can just drop its anchor on it?
Well,
mean-
here's
Well,
here's
it's
the
a
crazy
big
thing.
fucking ocean, Ghost.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
bury
Well-
that bitch.
Well, the other thing
Yeah,
is too that
buried underwater.
where it happened 32 years ago is it's in the same area.
Oh,
or,
really?
or at least mark,
Yeah.
or at least say this area is designated like.
I'm
no
sure.
Well,
rendering.
they don't normally back the ships up that far south.
Yeah. That's your
Like,
problem. Is
the
that
only reason it's a problem is because the port's so fucking backed up, and there's like 190 ships sitting out there waiting to get in.
Still,
Still,
because there's not enough truckers. There's not enough anybody to work. That's the problem.
Why are Americans, Jews, and Asians so good at the Rubik's Cube? Because we can separate colors like a motherfucker.
Oh my god.
wow.
God
Demonetized.
damn.
Pretty bad. That was real bad.
You don't say.
That was bad.
Yeah, if we didn't close them ports, we wouldn't have to be dealing with this.
What do they call the?
It's not even that. There's just no one there to pick up the fucking shit. They're having problems with shipping and truckers and not having enough truckers.
Truckers?
People don't want to work right now. People are like not working.
Well, because you can't work unless you get the fucking vaccine.
Yeah,
That's not everywhere.
Like, what?
That's
What is
every
fucking-
company with
what-
over 100 employees.
yep.
Well, I'm glad I got
No.
the vaccine then.
It's not at my work.
Wow.
Like fucking, they're making it seem like truckers use a lot. They talk to a lot of people.
Yeah, they sit in their fucking cabin, drive
Yeah.
one place to another. Yeah,
I
they make
just had an
bank too. Truckers make bank.
No,
I
they
had
don't.
an off-duty nurse.
Yes, they do.
No,
I mean, it
100
depends on what
grand
kind
a
of trucker you are.
Yeah, I was about to
100
tell
grand a
you.
year max.
Oh,
I
they make
paid
more.
an
There's some that
off-duty
make more than
nurse
that.
to
Go.
inject me with heroin, and now I'm vaccinated.
I mean, I guess if
Yes.
you're just driving, you right. But if you own your own truck,
Yeah, if you're in
No,
a truck.
because dude, you know how much maintenance those trucks take and how much that shit costs?
yeah. I've been actually watching this fucking channel, and all he talks about is fucking. He talks to like owner operators of trucks and stuff. It's pretty interesting.
Fucking
They definitely-
$1,000 for an
They
oil
definitely
change.
make more than 100,000 a year if you own your own truck.
Well, yeah, but they lose most of it in maintaining their.
Honestly,
Alright,
honestly,
these
it
guys are-
honestly depends how far you're hauling. I'll give you that. But I mean, like my uncle's a trucker, and he does mainly like kind of like localized shit. Just
Does he
SoCal.
go
I'll say
any-
SoCal. He'll drive all over SoCal.
I feel
and,
bad for them.
Does he
Alright,
go
with all the
eastbound
traffic.
and down,
He does.
or
He
does
just
he
Counted
load it
traffic.
up and truck them?
what?
Nothing.
I got it.
But
He said
he'll
nothing.
drive out of like Chino, I think is where they're at least this spot is. He'll drive out of Chino, pick up what he's got to pick up, and then he'll head out. I think he goes the farthest he goes. I think might be like Oxnard,
Right.
as far in like northwest, and then I think he'll do that at the beginning of the week, and then he'll do his other ship. He basically works his way in. I think the closest drop off points are near Cal Poly.
Does he ever get like lonely late at night, like get on the CB, with like, oh, come on, teddy
You
bear,
know,
teddy
know,
bear, come on.
you
He's
know
not
what-
one of those
a lo-
truckers
a
that
lot of
drives
them-
all night.
a lot of-
bitch.
a lot
How
of
about
truckers,
some commercial company?
a lot of
My uncle
truckers
my uncle
don't
gets
use
to come home
CVs
to his
anymore.
family. My uncle gets to come home to his family every day.
I don't care what you say about CBs. I picture a trucker with that goddamn.
I
thing
agree.
dangling
No,
off
no,
the
I
fucking-
agree with you. I
He'd be
agree
able to
with you.
press the button. He's like, anybody out there? I lost my dog today. I want you to come on back, Breaker 19.
The dog's name is Breaker 19.
No, Break 19. That's Channel 19. Come on, man.
No,
So
but,
wait,
but-
you said,
but a lot
you
of
said
these
I
guys-
want you to come back, and then you said
Breaker
19,
19.
like it's
Yeah.
his name.
So you're
Yeah.
supposed to say so break means I'm on the line, and then
Yes.
the next number you say is the channel you're on. So that way everybody on that, it was just redundant because you're
Yes.
obviously on that channel because people hear you.
Nobody ever says break anymore.
The only
I remember that
time
though. And then you
he froze again.
Right.
The only time I've heard break used on
that's
radio
only a
now
cop
is like,
channel too. Pow! And
There
then
you go, he's
call
back.
after.
There's in the army we say break for a pause. Yeah, that's the only time I've ever heard it. Obviously.
The only time truck drivers say break is when there's an emergency.
Break!
Mm.
Break! Breaker 26 is an emergency! Why can't you just say, click emergency? I have an emergency.
And that's not how radios work.
Well, codes are stupid. You can say anything you want to say.
Codes
Breaker
are
69, I got a pussy liquor on the goddamn pussy hump. There's a fucking raccoon taint up on my hickle hackle in the real quick. You know what I'm saying?
We need to get Billy on
Ow.
his TV. Where's Tim?
So what you just said was that you saw another semi jackknife while a Ford Ranger careened into your back left corner.
Let me say it again. Breaker White in the rectangle. We're up here in the oval on a big old epoxy. The epoxy's so big that it's slipping off the cardboard onto the goddamn concrete real fast. You know what I mean? Come back.
So now you're
Fucking
up on
Ranger.
you're on a what's it called? You have two trailers. You're over on I-70, crossing through past Junction City, and you got some black ice happening.
That's a big old 10-4 right before the garage door came up and painted itself bleach white on the leather jacket. Come on.
It's like those.
That's
those,
just you telling. That's just you telling everyone you.
What up,
you,
Miss
you
Peaches?
just jerk road. Dude. You were driving.
That's
on
like
Thursday.
one of those.
And
one
you
of
had
those,
you had
Painted itself
to
bleach white
completion.
on the leather
You
jacket.
had took some completion.
That's those like those Instagram videos that dude goes to like a restaurant or whatever, and he's like, "Oh, I'll take a hot dog with blah blah blah," and then he's like yelling to the kitchen some fucking crazy ass shit.
Yeah.
I was actually just naming
Moto
shit off
XJ,
that
what
I've
up,
seen
man?
in
How
my
you
room.
doing?
I was like just naming shit off that I've seen in my room just then. It works
And
out
that-
real good. It's
and
like,
that's
hey
what-
man, on the screen with the pencil sharpener, the flashlight's charging in real green. You know what I mean?
So the I-40 is now real clear. And you're
I
just kind of
looked at a
screaming
pencil
on by.
sharpener and a flashlight.
No cops.
You're screaming on by, no cops.
I
Hey
could
man, the
I could
diorama's
never
looking.
I could
diorama's
never
looking
be
dusty
a
right now.
truck driver. I would fall asleep. I fucking hate
my-
driving long distances, man. I'd be
Well-
like I could drive, but like
What's it
the
called?
I don't know. I'd fall asleep.
It's
My-
boring as hell.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
my uncle did one.
Driving sucks without meth.
My uncle. My uncle did one out of state
Same
out
here,
of state
bro, same
fucking trail, but he did a full round of the country. So he started Cali, went all the way through New Mexico, Texas, literally just rounded
yeah,
the
yeah,
entire
yeah. That
country.
makes,
He did
so kind
he
of
did that
an
once.
experience. More for the
Mhm, he-
experience, right?
He did it once, and he bought a bunch of like random stuff for us when he gave back. But he was like, "I'd never do that again." He's like, "I'll never drive that far."
Yeah.
That was,
It's
that was
a
crazy.
lot of it's a lot of ambition. We had a lot of 18 wheelers on the circus, man, and you have to fucking get your CDL to fucking pull all that shit. It's a
Yep.
lot of fucking. It's a lot of hoops to jump through.
Lot lizards.
very
you gotta deal
little.
with.
a
A lot of hoops to jump through. So this is what's crazy to me. You have to jump through all these hoops so you can buy a $200,000 vehicle, so you can fucking do that to yourself. It's just
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
ridiculous.
I mean, if I was gonna do it, you do it. If you're gonna do it, you do it when like you're young and shit, and then you just fucking
No, you don't.
like.
That'll make you fat.
I mean, not all of them. I've seen some. I mean, it depends. If you just live in your fucking truck, you make the bank. But you have to
No.
have one of those dope trucks. Like you have those trucks that look like in the back they have a fucking kitchen. They got a bathroom. They got.
Here's the story you tell when people say you ever drove a truck. Be like, yeah, I used to drive a truck. It was for a private company for this English dude. It was a weird mobile base where this guy drove this weird sports car and he would drive it up into my trailer and the car talked and his name was David Hasselhoff. It was weird, but no, that was about it. This is the extent of my truck driving.
Try to find this channel that I usually watch, and all he does is like he talks to truckers and shit. It's kind of interesting, kind of.
Oh, Tim Kreitz. Yeah, I know that guy.
No.
Tim Kreitz, yeah. I've heard of him.
I heard of him.
I heard of him.
I can hear it. I can see it now. Tim, like at his wicker bar that's indoors, making like a mojito or some shit. And you hear, hey, right in the other room, like, I got my skull, like fucking Batman and shit. He like stops everything.
Where it said lot lizards be looking like Bobby with a bra.
Whoa, easy now.
Oh,
Whoa, who said that?
Yeah.
Where did that one go? I can't see that.
Right.
Oh, he's on Twitch, huh?
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Terrible. Yo,
Dead
there's
on
a
it.
guy. There's a guy on YouTube. He goes, he's the lizard hunter.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's a lizard hunter, and it's funny because his intros is like, it's like, what's going on, lizard gang?
Lizard
He's like,
gang?
you new here, subscribe. He's like, if you're new here, subscribe. If you so if you coming back, he's like, welcome back. I've been expecting you. And then he like just drives around like LA, and right now he's in Vegas, so he's driving around looking for lizards.
That's hilarious.
So it's pretty. So what do you think about that one, lizard gang? He did a couple interviews, I think, with a few of them. He's got a couple videos where he like interviewed him. I didn't watch those. He'll drive around and just spot him on different streets and shit. Like all his videos are like actually the street names and shit. Funny as fuck. He came out towards my area too. If you go south of where I live on Holt is where all like the hookers are.
Oh, there's snow in San Bernardino Mountains.
Ooh.
well, how about that shit?
I can't wait to start seeing snow. I could deal without the rain. Although the rain was kind of nice. I was just talking to Kenny. I was like, it's been nice to not have to ride in the rain, like to just be home.
Yeah, right.
Good times.
It's, like, it's not bad. Apparently, Cops is out here in my city filming.
Cops? They're filming again?
They're bringing back the show.
All right.
So
Bad
I guess they were out here filming.
They're out there.
Yeah,
they're out there
arresting
stopping our bow staff ninja.
Oh yeah.
No, the
I
bow
saw that
staff
guy a
ninja.
few more times. I was like,
Yeah.
this guy. Yeah, he's out there doing his thing. Doing whatever ninjas do.
Yo, did you hear about the it was I think Ranger Battalion. It was like a Ranger Battalion fucking barracks or CQ, and this dude's on CQ out, and some dude rolls up on him dressed up as a ninja, and he goes, I think he says, "Have you seen my family?" And then the dude's like, "What?" And homeboy whips out a whole-on fucking katana and fucking starts slashing at his ass. I think he actually clips him a couple times, and homie runs and heads over to the MP station that's like right there. Goes in the MP station, they lock the doors, and then homie ninja's outside just starts throwing bricks or some shit into like the windows. And he's just whipping shit in that, and then just disappears. Just fucking runs.
Yeah, that's the only thing you can do is run from those motherfuckers.
There's like homie just straight up dressed up as a ninja to shut up. I think he fucked them up. And there's all these memes that are like who would win? It's like the 75th Rangers Ranger platoon, one ninja boy.
A knife, like those things are ridiculous. Or those katanas are
No,
ridiculous.
he whipped out a katana on these dudes. Fucking insane. The ninja shit, a fucking ninja.
Some people, man, they don't give it zero
It-
fucks.
And the way I found out about it too wasn't like someone saying, "Yo, reports of a ninja happening," like on the Army What the Fuck moments. But it was on Army What the Fuck, I think. But it was the actual like typed up incident report that you would send up to the chain of command that says what fucking happened. I was reading it, and I'm like, this can't be real. Man, he really rolled up and said, "Have you seen my family?" and then fucking whipped the sword out. Oh, it's fucking amazing. Ugh.
Or something goes with you too.
Why not? You only live
Why not?
once. You only live once.
Thinking of going to the movies tonight, but I didn't have a ride there. What movies are out? I know the James Bond movie is out. I think it's the end of James Bond with this movie.
What's it?
No Time to Die.
Oh, no, the other movie, not Spider-Man, Venom's out.
Venom.
Well,
That's right.
Oh,
Venom's
yeah.
out.
Fuck, I go see that shit.
Nice. I've been waiting for that one.
I haven't been to a movies in a long time.
We
Obviously,
saw-
none of us have been to movies in a long time, but
That's a lie. I have.
they're the ones. The one there, we were gonna go to the one in Temecula. It looked like they didn't have many movies there, and their times were all weird. Like not like obviously there's not enough people going.
Yeah.
So their
We
times
saw-
are like awkward.
We saw Free Guy last month. That was a
pretty
good one.
Yeah,
That was a
alright.
pretty good movie.
Yeah,
I
it's
liked
alright.
it. I had fun.
Um,
I thought it was a fun movie. I thought that was
I
just
watched
just
that last week. Yeah.
fun. I
Yeah, it was
thoroughly
kind of a
enjoyed
like whatever.
Don't
movie.
bother. Don't bother with Cry Macho or Fly Macho. That shit sucks.
Oh yeah, that one sucked.
Piece of shit. Yeah.
We were gonna see Old, but then we saw Free Guy and thought we should watch that one instead.
That's
I
what
know-
that's what Fly Macho should have been called. Just fucking old.
Go lay down.
What'd you go see? Oh,
Don't
Old
tell me how to
Man.
live my life, Ghost.
Hey, what
I
are
was
we
gonna
talking
make a
about?
racism joke, but it was too dark.
Fori, what up, man?
What was the
How you
last
doing,
movie Clint Eastwood made? Was that one
How you
Mule?
been?
I think it was
Oh, there's a new one that
I'm a
came out,
old
right?
No.
Nazi bastard. It's called I'm a old
I,
Nazi.
I was listening to Sean Penn talk about making movies, and he was talking about making a movie with Clint Eastwood, and I'm like, how do you guys even talk to each other? You're two different political spectrums. Like,
Right.
like Sean
they
Penn
making
is
it?
so like left wing. Like, he was like, Hugo Chavez is the best. You know,
Maybe they stay up late with tea, debating whether you should hang black people or not.
Jesus.
And demonetized.
Yep.
I mean, come on, it's Clint Eastwood. Jesus
Clint Eastwood
Christ.
ain't- I don't think he's racist, but he's definitely right wing.
Whatever, man. He used to stack gooks like that kid.
Oh my god! Wow. Fucking-
We're
the fuck is
referencing
going
a
on,
movie.
man?
We're referencing a movie.
Oh.
So
it's,
referencing a movie. No, well,
I'll
he
put-
just spoke a line from a movie that Clint Eastwood fucking
Yes.
wrote.
I'll put,
Man, come on.
I'll put a hole in your head and go
That
back
was
to
a
my
great
house
movie.
and sleep like a baby.
Gran Torino, whatever.
Right?
Fucking Gran Torino.
Gran
Or
No,
Torino, yeah.
let's quote unquote. You darkies got nothing
No.
else better to do. Come on.
No, he goes, "What are you spooks doing?" Like, spooks.
There you go. That's a good one.
Jesus.
What
You
are you
wanna
supposed to
fucking,
do?
oh yeah, Clint Eastwood, Mr. High and Mighty, Mr. 90-year-old. Jesus Christ. He just did his last movie trying to glorify himself trafficking a Mexican boy across the border.
You know what
That
though?
was a good movie.
You know what movie came out right
I hated
before
it,
that?
man.
That is practically the same. That's,
Because
well,
I
I
was
wouldn't say
trying
it's,
to traffic a Mexican boy.
it,
Hey, that
was
hit
just-
close to
understand
Ghost
what
Spark.
Clint Eastwood was talking about. Here's Fly Macho for you. Spoiler alert.
I don't even know what Fly Macho is.
It's his
Fry
last
Macho.
movie. He fucking directed and starred in it, and I can't fucking understand a word he's saying because his false teeth get fucking falling out.
Damn, you're racist against old people.
I'm oldest.
You're
against Clint
ageist.
Eastwood.
You're ageist.
I'm ageist against Nazi dicks. Yeah. Fuck that guy.
Yeah,
Imagine
Torvik got
Sean
mules a
and
whole lot of
Clint
nothing.
being a movie together, and they're both
Fly
retarded,
Macho with such confidence.
and they're both called I Am Brothers.
Fucking what's it called? No, there's a
Fly
movie. So I saw the trailer for Cry Macho after I saw this movie with Liam Neeson that just came out, where he like
Let me
he has like
guess.
a ranch.
He's trying to kill people and hunt someone down.
No, he's just
Like
just
how
some
took
dude.
Whoever
He's
took
a-
his daughter.
Yeah,
He-
someone
he's
took
some-
his daughter again.
He's
Is
just
there
some
a
dude.
chicken in it?
He's some no. He's some dude. He
You
has
asked
a he
her,
has a
no.
he has a cattle. Well, I had to think about it. He has a cattle ranch. So
Okay.
he's got this cattle ranch on
Because
the
this
border.
movie's about a chicken.
Yeah,
Did you
he's
see
on
the size of that chicken?
God, let him finish.
fucking shit. So he's got a cattle ranch on the border, and illegal immigrants can walk on through and shit like that. And he's got a radio, calls up Border Patrol
Immigrants.
dispatch if he sees any of them or finds any of them just like hurt and whatnot. Lets them know, hey, I got someone hurt over here.
I got
Come pick
hurt.
him up.
Immigrant.
His wife, I guess, somewhat recently died, and then his stepdaughter is the chick
Kidnapped.
that plays. No, the stepdaughter works for Border Patrol. She's like one of the I don't know what exactly position it is, but she's higher up in the Border Patrol. And it's the chick that plays Lagertha in Vikings. So but yeah, so this family, this mom and this
Oh, yeah,
son
I
in
actually like
Mexico,
that lady.
this mom and this son in Mexico have to run because her
Of a
brother fucked with the cartel. So now they're running and they're trying to run across the border. They get
Oh,
across the
fuck
border,
the cartel.
but yeah, the cartel's chasing them down.
Sounds like they
and-
get kidnapped and he has to go rescue them.
no. So they get across the border. Well, he doesn't know them. So these are completely
Sounds like
different people.
Rambo.
So he's just driving his truck, and he sees them crossing through the fence, and he like goes and stops and starts talking to them real quick, and then the cartel dudes roll up in their Escalade and they hop out, and then he stands there and he's like, no, I'm not gonna tell them to go back across because he's like they're gonna get fucked up and whatnot, and the lady's trying to like convince him to take them somewhere and blah blah blah, and then they start a shootout happens. He was a Marine. That's right. He was a Marine, so he's got his like
Of
his
course,
M-
he was a Marine.
yeah, he's got his M1A with him. So he starts fighting them off, and then they take off. The mom got shot in the gut, so she ends up dying. And then she makes him promise to take him. She's like, "Here's an address to family I have in Ohio or some shit." So
They'll
it's a-
definitely have a chicken.
it's this internal struggle for him to not help the kid, but then he like feels like he has to help the kid because of I don't know, some shit, some bad shit or whatever. But he eventually like helps him. He helps this illegal immigrant child get to family in Ohio.
He
So
should've
when I saw
bought
when I
chicken.
saw the trailer for Cry Macho, I was like, this is practically the same movie. It's a little
See,
different.
that's why I keep saying it should have been a chicken in the whole. If
Should've
there was a
been a
chicken in
chicken.
the whole
Liam
situation, things would have went smoother. Unless
Oh, wait,
it was
Lee-
like a rooster with.
Torvik,
Or-
Liam Neeson did get taken in Taken. I think it was like the last Taken movie. He's like, he's talking to his daughter. He's like, you need to listen to me. I'm going to be taken. And then she's like, what do I do?
Now, see, I believe there was a chicken in that movie.
That movie
Uh,
got so like.
There was a chicken in the second one.
Yep, I know. I cast him. I cast the chicken.
know
His name was Robert.
Everyone's been making.
Robert.
Yeah, I noticed lately though, a lot of
Robert
people they're making
McCobb.
movies.
He
They're
was
making movies having
Irish.
to do with. Jesus Christ, they've been making a lot of movies lately with the cartels. Yeah.
Chickens.
Yeah.
Too.
Sylvester Stallone, the last Rambo movie. They
There was
fucking.
chickens in that movie.
He just takes on the whole cartel with his
That-
underground.
That was the movie where he actually like they didn't use so many green screens and actually went to different locations and shit.
Yep.
And
That was-
actual
that was very-
explosions.
I enjoyed it.
Like
Very
real
practical.
explosions and shit.
That was
Yeah, I
very
enjoyed
practical.
it. If you're a fan of Rambo 1 and 2, the last Rambo you'll enjoy. It's pretty over the top.
Yeah.
It's kind of Michael Bay-ish, but just
I think-
enough, you
I
know?
think Rambo was very Michael Bay-ish.
the first
okay.
one you mean? The
No,
very
no,
first?
that's First Blood.
I think all of them.
Well, which one do you say when you say Rambo?
Rambo, the movie,
Rambo
the
2?
movie Rambo. No, so
First
there's
Blood-
there's First Blood,
2 or number
First
3?
Blood Part 2, and then the third one is the third one. Wait, was there a Part 3?
Oh, it wasn't. Oh
No.
God, there's fucking 5 of them. There was a part 3. You fucking.
So yeah, so there's a Part
Do
3,
your
and then
math.
you had. Yeah, so no, I couldn't remember how many there were, but I remember there's First Blood Part 2. I don't remember Part 3, and then there's Rambo where he's where they go to what's it called? What the fuck? Damn it, where's that South Asian country?
Oh,
China?
Burma. They go to Burma, and then he's like, they meet him at the weird like snake farm thing. And,
Yeah.
Delhi
that's the-
Cobra.
The die for nothing or live for something.
You die for nothing.
when he was doing that, yeah, he did that.
Hey, Adrian.
The reference. See, you need to see Rambo 3 then, because the
I gotta see
reference
part
from that
3.
is Punk Rambo 3 is where he settled in Thailand or in the Burmese forest somewhere in the fucking the fucking little archipelago.
That's where
And,
the where the religious people, the doctors, come and help, and then they have all the mercenaries come through that he ferries with his boat, right?
Well, that's in the film you're talking about. In Rambo
Oh.
3, he was just trying to get away and live in there. And he was
Ah.
still in his like 30s and he was fighting for money. Very
Okay,
much
I'll have to-
like
Oh yeah, that was the one
Very
about
much.
Afghanistan.
Was
Yeah.
it? I'll have to
Yeah,
watch
that was the one
now.
Yeah,
about the
they-
Russians invading Afghanistan.
yeah, they flew him from Burma to Afghanistan. To
Yeah.
the desert. Yep.
I'll have to watch
He
that
had to
one.
go save Troutman.
It's pretty dumb too. But yep, old Colonel Troutman was the one that was the hostage in that one. It's funny
Yep.
shit. And like even though they were in Afghanistan, they rode quarter horses. Everyone rode a quarter horse. It's pretty cool.
What was Troutman's code name? He was he Blackbird or was he Raven? Or no,
Raven.
he was Raven.
Yeah.
And who was Rambo? Was what? Because didn't Rambo have his?
Dragonfly.
He was
Ah.
pork shoulder.
Pork chop.
You ever see the alternate ending for First Blood?
Raven, you there? Yeah, I'm there.
They
I'm
shoot-
here,
they shoot-
pork shoulder.
They shoot. I think Troutman shoots down Rambo.
Yeah.
It's very sad actually. I watched it like, oh, that's really sad.
In the original book that they based it off of, Rambo died at the end.
Oh, glad he didn't. I remember watching that and I was like, damn, that would have been hella sad. Dude, when he breaks down about how his buddy got blown up by the kid with the shoe shine box, I was like, oh, nothing is over. Nothing. Yeah.
You don't just turn it off.
You don't just turn it off. I was like, oh. I was like, you're right. You're right, Rambo.
But that movie did advance a lot of like public knowledge of like PTSD and combat vets. Though that was like the first movie that really got it.
Right.
Yeah, because when did Deer Hunter come out?
That was a good one.
Like if you've ever been in the service, never ever run from the cops through the forest. It's gonna fuck you over.
I think Erica told me she had a friend who
You'll have to kill a pig.
he
with a
was
survival
pulled over
duct
by he was pulled over by a cop, and then what happened, Erica?
What's the question, babe?
What happened with your friend that got pulled over by a cop, and then he ended up what he like disarmed him or like fought the cop?
turned into a werewolf. He fucked the
What
cop.
the fuck?
He fucked the cop.
The buddy that got kicked out of the army?
Didn't you have a buddy that like got pulled over by the police, and then he like
Fucked the
Turned
cop.
down, fuck the
the
cop.
cop? I don't know,
And then
something
he
happened. He
fought
like
the cop?
he fought the cop,
Oh,
but like they didn't charge him because
it's hardcore.
they said it was kind of like PTSD because he like disarmed him.
That's exactly what
What was it? Why did
Oh.
he pulled a gun on him, or was it?
Well, he was leaving his car on the side of the road, and the cop knocked on his window and opened his door,
Oh,
and he fucking attacked
Well,
him.
that'll
He-
fucking do
yeah,
it.
yeah. So yeah,
They
they
called the commander, then they let him go. But he ended up getting kicked out of the army later because his doctor prescribed him marijuana.
Oh, okay.
The only thing that he could take to handle
Oh,
any
that
of it.
sounds like the
Yeah.
work of a genius on
So
both
he got
sides.
out on medical discharge.
Yeah. So he got out medical discharge because the only thing he could prescribe him was the marijuana for his PTSD. But yeah, so yeah, I guess that's dude was sleeping. Cop opened the door and he fucking took him down.
Makes extreme amount of sense.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Seems legit.
Yeah,
Dude.
not at all, really. But yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I'm with Dark. What a gigantic pile of gorilla shit.
Yeah, fucking Christ. Yeah, Deer Hunter. You know what? I've never fully watched Deer Hunter. I tried one time, but damn, that whole beginning sequence is very long, and the initial scenes of them driving
That's a great movie.
is really long. It's a great movie, but it was just long. I was like, this makes sense for the time, and I was just like, I think I was just too tired. I think I definitely tried to watch it when it was like nighttime, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna put this movie on and watch it before I go to bed, and then I was just
I just watched The Gladiator again.
Me too,
Maximus
man.
Decimus
Last week,
Meridius.
dude, it was good. It was a refreshing thing. You know, I hadn't seen it in fucking 15 years, 20 years. It's like, woo! this
Did
is
you?
fun.
There's that other movie with
I was
him.
getting high and shit. I was like, yeah, fucking fuck him in the head.
There was another movie with him in it where he's a killer. Did you guys see that one?
Oh, that.
He's like,
I would never see that.
so like the movie
Uh,
starts off with him like busting into a house and like murdering everyone and then walking out. And then this lady's like driving down the street with her kid and like
look this up here.
and like she honks at or he honks at her or something and she flips him off and then they get into argument and she's like, I'm having a bad day. He's like, you ain't had a bad day yet. And then like
Oh,
he
Death
goes on
Proof?
yeah, I think that is that what
Oh,
it's called?
Quentin Tarantino's Death Proof. Wait, no, sorry, that's the wrong guy. That's the wrong
No,
guy.
no.
No. I was gonna say, wait, no, that was Russell Crowe.
Yeah, it's with Russell Crowe.
Kenny.
Which that was Kurt Russell in Death Proof.
It's what's it called?
The next 3 days. Yeah.
Fuck you, Ghost.
Fuck you.
Oh, what are you gonna
Maybe
do
not.
with ghosts like that, bro?
It could be the next 3 days.
Is it?
I think you're thinking of Forrest Gump.
Drinking water, that's why.
Oh,
Fuck you,
okay.
Kenny.
Yeah,
No, it's not
I see
called
it
the
now.
next. It just came out,
Oh, it just came out. I don't know.
or it's fairly new.
How dare
I'll
you.
let that one slide, Kenny.
Dude, what's that? Unhinged. It's called Unhinged.
Unhinged. Okay.
Yeah,
Sounds like an LGBT.
it's pretty funny.
Thing. Come on, man. Unhinged.
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 Oh, like your cock is removed and you finally have your vagina.
Ever tell you about that time?
I'm, I'm with it, man. I'm with the movement. I'm an advocate. I get it.
I ever tell you about that one dude back at Fort Benning, base training, had his balls twisted up, and then they operated on him, and they like completely fucked him. And he had to lose his penis.
Why do they keep?
What?
What is it? What is with people and fucking everyone?
Why?
When they're having
Why?
bad things?
How? Why? Why?
Well,
You
I was
know-
I was
you know
telling
what-
somebody.
You notice Kenny just comes in, and everybody starts talking about penis.
Right? He's like, hey, this
Right.
guy fucked this guy. This girl fucked that guy. You hear about this person that fucked them?
Kenny loves penis, so we come in here and we
And-
keep these stories for him.
Kenny is a penis connoisseur.
He loves people getting fucked too.
But no, I was telling
Content
somebody
store.
about this, and a guy works in a pharmacies and shit like that or whatnot. But he says it's something that happens.
You mean your coke dealer?
Yes, and it happens often to people that get twisted up testicles. But it's not
It's
something
called-
that happens. But you're
No,
junking.
it's happened to me, man. It's called torsion.
Yeah, testicular torsion.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not something that happens often, but if it does happen often, you'll have your the surgery to fix it might not work, and your dick is you're gonna lose your dick.
That's.
It's from overstraining. Is what happened to me.
Yeah.
Can they turn it into a vagina before they can't fix the dick?
That's if you don't kill yourself like before that.
I was
Yes.
straining real hard, and my right one ascended up, and then it stayed that way for like a week and hurt real bad, and I thought I had testicle cancer. I went to
Yeah.
the doctor, and he's like, "No, you gotta twist again like you did last summer." And they said,
What Jewish doctor do you
Hey
go?
Joe, that's a
"Hey,
You're
man,
gonna-
he's
you're
a
gonna
dancer.
twist
He's a
it."
dancer. What can I say? He also
Boy.
noticed that I was circumcised."
Oy vey.
A Jewish doctor.
He grabbed me. He's like, "Cough, cough." I coughed, and he's like, "No, more like this. Hum, hum."
But
And then he tried to do jujitsu on me.
man, no, so this dude, one of my boys ran into him. It was back when I first got broken, and he was like,
Oh.
yeah, they were talking to this guy, and he was like, oh yeah, I have testicular torsion or whatever, and he's like, damn, and he's like, yeah, they gotta get fixed, poor dude. So months later, right, I'm at the broken people's unit, and then one of my boys is in mental health. They had to send his ass to mental health because he said something not being serious or not anything serious, but it made them go, oh. So they sent him to mental health. Mental health. Yeah, they went, oh. So they sent him to the mental health ward at the hospital. When he was there, he ran into that guy that had testicular torsion, and he was like, "Oh, dude, how's it going? Whatever." And he's like, "What are you up here? Why do they have you up here?" And he goes, "I try to kill myself."
What
And
the fuck?
They were like, "Really?" He's like, "No, I did. I tried. I really did." And so he said that they operated on him, and then after the operation was done, basically after a little bit, his dick kind of I did some crazy shit basically, and now he has no dick. So
hell?
yeah, so he was like, I don't know what the point is. So yeah, he's trying to kill himself.
What is
Yeah.
my life now?
Yeah, I mean shit, like and we all were like, I understand, like
Yeah,
Damn.
that's crazy.
so yeah. Hopefully
I don't understand.
Don't stress
That's
your
fucking
don't,
some
don't
silly
stress your balls
fucking
out.
pussy shit.
I ain't gonna do
no dick now. I got nothing to live
it.
for.
Live your life with no dick at the age of like
Hey, it's so
18.
hard. Like wake up.
What was like 18? Didn't even get to really use it.
Didn't
Put
get
some
to
put
it
some
in.
fucking makeup on it. Go get a hooker, and then you're
They-
good.
You can
You get the
buy a
prosthetic
fucking
one.
dick.
Put some lotion on or get a hose.
They need to get those robot
Dude,
arms.
dude,
and
that
try to
makes
get robo
me
dicks.
wanna just you should fucking die if that's what you think, that your life doesn't extend beyond your penis.
Put
Fucking
a
stupid
fucking
fuck.
strap
Yeah,
on.
you should die.
There you go.
Man, I can't have kids and shit like that, man. At this point, it's like that's something major in your life.
Oh,
why
you
exist?
can. You
Are you gonna-
can
are you gonna-
adopt.
Then he's gonna
Whatever.
find someone that's okay with him not having a penis.
What the fuck did I just walk into?
Uh,
There's a
Well,
lot of
you
women
love-
that don't.
lo-
There's a lot of women that don't want to
lo-
have
Weird.
kids.
long story.
Yeah, I'm one of them.
Who don't
Short
wanna
story
have,
long.
Who don't want to have intercourse. Short story long. Person my boys met when we were broken in base training had testicular torsion. Months later, run into him again at the mental ward. He attempted to kill himself because the operation basically failed, and then he ended up having to lose his dick.
Oh,
So of course, kill yourself, right? Of
dick,
course.
his cock and balls.
That's the answer.
He lost his cock and balls.
Oh, something's wrong with your dick. You should totally cut your own head off.
yeah, but you could like totally be like a little advocate and get a ton of pussy sitting on your
Right?
face.
You could. I mean, like, I
Yeah.
call myself Yuri the Eunuch. Man, be world famous.
Piss out of a sputtering hole in the side of you.
Hey man, strap-ons aren't just for women.
Okay. What the fuck?
Become the advocate for fucking eunuchs in the world, and you be fucking a millionaire. You could buy yourself a fucking 1,000 dicks to sew on your fucking belly. Who gives a shit?
Man.
Surgical strap on. There you go. Boom. Color you want? We
Man.
got white, yellow, black.
You know there's doctors out there that'll build you a goddamn fucking long dong silver dick, and it'll work.
You guys ever had a fucking staph infection before?
No.
Oh yeah. I had one in my crotch before. Speaking of dicks.
That's where I've been.
What?
Oh yeah, in your crotch too.
No, I had a MRSA on my leg.
Oh,
And it killed
inside.
me. Yeah.
Yeah.
When did this happen?
That shit's rough.
So, what? End of August. I was in bed rest for fucking 21 days.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
How did
Almost
you
went
get it?
septic. So I had COVID, and then like whatever.
Yep.
And they say so. The doctor was like, "Yeah, you don't have any issues other than you had COVID, and when your immune system was recovering from that,
Oh.
your skin just couldn't fight it, so you got a staph infection on your leg." And then me being a man, I went,
Yes.
"I don't give a fuck. That's fine. That's great." So I let it sit there for 12 or 13 days,
Uh-huh.
and then the infection spread to my wrist and arm. And then so I was almost septic, and then it turned into a MRSA, which is a more resistant staph infection, some bullshit, whatever.
MRSA. Yeah,
Yeah.
real bad fucking
Yeah.
shit.
So then I was on antibiotics for 20 days in bed. And then once I got off that shit, I went to Austin and went to the
Yeah.
MotoGP to watch Rossi race.
Oh my god.
Well,
So
that's
that's where I
fine
was
as long
last
as your antibiotics were gone, right? And then
Yeah.
that's fine. You're good.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was good to go.
That's okay.
They would have called Rev a COVID related death.
Oh, facts.
Burn him.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. It's wild. So if you guys get a staph infection, go to the doctor.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what you're supposed
yeah.
to do.
I had one of those. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know it was there, I guess, for several days because I was working and not paying attention. And I woke up in bed and I felt a little itch, like on the right side of my nutsack, on the crease, like the very top of my thigh and where my nutsack and my thigh meet, right? Had like a little itch there. Reached up there, itched. I was still in bed, fast asleep, just itched it. And, I felt a little bump. Like, what the fuck is that? And I squeezed it. And instead of it popping, like, I was like, fuck it. I'll just wash the sheath. I was so fucking tired. I was just going to squeeze this motherfucker right here. It's fucking with me. And I squeezed it. And instead of it popping outward, it went inward. Like, I could feel it go inward into the leg.
Like it pops
Like,
inside.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
it's
it felt like
terrible.
I got stabbed in the fucking leg and shit. Like, oh fuck! I ignored it for a day or two, and that's what happened. Yeah, I ended up having to go to the doctor a couple days later because it started popping back out. And that's what he said. Same thing. Yeah, you got MRSA on your nuts.
But the doctor was like, "Oh, do you fight a lot?" And I was like, "Man, this motherfucker knows me." I was like, "No, I haven't been in a fight in a couple of years, actually." He goes, "Oh, no. You like train?" I was like, "Oh,
you
no,
get
I don't
staph
train on mats."
infection.
Yeah, it's like a major thing. I
It
guess
is.
it's the number one cause of it.
Yeah, it is. They have to mop
Nah.
the mats before, and
Yeah.
then they walk around with a fucking this like disinfectant machine. They blow it everywhere. Yeah, it's
Well, how is
Yeah.
it Ghost hasn't got this MRSA shit on his face yet?
Uh,
I think he
Because
does.
fucking-
I mean,
Because
look at
little
it.
girls don't have it.
Yeah.
Look at his. Think about what you just said. Look at his face, and then.
Hey, dude, don't you know men can have babies now?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I saw that.
Oh
Hey.
shit, Ghost! You must be pregnant in your face.
Since
I'm
men
trying
can
to
have
get
babies
it.
now, since men can have babies now, our opinion on whether abortion should be legal or not is valid.
Right, dude.
Oh,
Oh fuck, Bobby! I hadn't even thought about that. That's
Yeah,
brilliant.
yup.
There's a
You ain't-
couple of us that need
You
abortions
right?
of the
You ain't
face,
wrong on
man.
that shit.
No, I'm not wrong.
No, my opinion on abortion should be both sides have to agree. So if the guy wants it and the girl doesn't, the guy
Yeah.
can choose to keep it, and the girl has to have it,
You know-
and then he can't ask for child
fucked
support,
up
and
shit-
vice versa.
yeah, that's the
Yep.
fucked up shit. Is like
She,
think
if
abortion-
if she doesn't want it, then boom's gone. But then if the dude doesn't want it, he still has to pay child support.
Yeah, that's always
Yeah.
been my problem.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
What if abortions were legal up until 40 years after birth? Then you
Oh,
could
For
just-
jeez.
40 years.
Yeah, you could just get a fucking doctor.
We ain't even got to go to 40 because if they haven't figured it out by then, they'd be dead.
Oh,
Yeah,
We could just knock it down to 18.
fuck yeah, you can get a PhD just so you can murder a motherfucker.
That'd be
That
great.
sounds like a great idea.
It's the best idea.
The
Who
best.
had that idea? That's the bestest
Really,
idea
bro?
anyone's ever had.
Really?
Oh, no, not
my
really.
idea.
No, it's a
Abortions-
pretty bad idea.
No, it's my idea. I'm gonna go ahead and visit fucking Parliament or whatever we have. Whether
Mhm.
we have
Mhm.
Parliament. Yep, going to Parliament, being like, hey, abortions post 40. That way, if if Bobby fucking opens his mouth again, I could be like, PhD, bitch. I'll buy it on the internet. Just kill you.
Oh,
Hey,
I-
I became an ordained minister. I just paid a few dollars online, and I got a certificate and everything, so it's legit.
Oh,
Ditto.
yeah.
Who did you pay? It's free. What the fuck happened there? It's supposed to be free.
He got ripped off.
I think I paid like maybe like for extra certificates and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, the battery.
you bought the.
I don't know, it was a long time
you
ago.
hang
Yeah.
on your wall so you can play preacher. That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah, it's
No
free.
wonder,
Universal
no wonder
Life
his
Church.
fucking. No wonder his gaming
Yeah,
tag
I
is
forgot about
Uncle
this
Bad
one.
Touch.
Ooh, a running simulator.
terrible.
Yeah, if you wanted to on
Yeah,
universallifechurch.com,
basically.
you can
How much I've been
just,
fucking learning.
put in your social security number, your birthday, your fucking gender and shit, and it'll
At
fucking
the
make you a
beginning of the game, I
preacher.
had all the
And then
Amazon
You pay
Amazon
extra
in the
for
world.
being an extra kind of preacher. So you
Yeah.
can become a voodoo preacher from there by paying an extra $20 for the certificate or the title. No, the title. You have to buy the title.
Fucking voodoo shit.
Fucking voodoo magic man. And then once you have the title of voodoo priest Bobby Psycho, then
Yes.
they'll let you order the certificate for like $20.
Yeah. You know, I should get one of those. I use Voodoo all the time on Ghost.
Bro, we're up to 72 genders of this horse shit.
Yeah.
What?
Make him shoot his pants.
Well, you also have don't forget animal kin though. You gotta account for animal kin.
There's
No, it's not
76.
Because
So
I'm gonna refund it when I buy more.
Butch
you got
is a gender now, bro.
Butch is a gender.
Butch.
Butch was.
Oh, really?
Bigender,
Two genders.
androgyne, androgynous.
Androgynous isn't a
I
gender,
wouldn't
that's
be
just a
surprised they have a fucking
type of person.
transgender in there too.
Hey, Bobby,
What?
stop speaking with reason and common sense.
So what gender does that make Dark?
Like this bitch.
Latinx.
I identify as drunk.
Yeah.
There's a medical tool that stretches your pee hole out big enough to accept another penis.
That's weird, but whatever.
It's very
Whoever-
weird.
Somebody
But,
can do it.
Next time I'm on Jeopardy, I will remember that when the question comes up.
I don't remember if it was Foos Gone Wild posted a picture, but it was from Dave Chappelle's stand up from like behind him, and you could see these chicks up front, like pink purple hair and shit like
And then
that,
the
just
fool in
looking
the
all
back.
looking all angry or just
I saw that.
annoyed.
That's from his
And
latest stand up. That's a new one.
Someone posted in the comments, they go, it's purple hair Latinx activities.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's from his latest one. People are all
They're
upset.
trying to get him canceled now. Too.
Yeah, they're trying
Yeah,
to cancel.
fucking LBG's trying to get him canceled.
It wasn't even that good.
I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, I was bummed.
Really?
I like Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
Like his other stand-ups have been great on the Netflix. This one was like the fact that LGBTQ 17 letters of whatever suck a bag of dicks is trying to get him canceled is hilarious because once you watch it, the whole thing is about them and how he's saying you guys need to pay attention to what I'm saying. So then the whole thing for them trying to cancel him is like, oh, that's interesting. He did fucking. There is one line in there where I was like, that was awesome.
I missed Norm Macdonald.
Dude,
I didn't really give a fuck about Norm's stand-up at all.
I like
so
Norm.
controversial, man. Like
I like
that.
Norm as like his best shit was when he would just go to be on shows and just say just literally
Whatever.
anything.
I think that's
Like
all.
if you watch him, if you watch him on The View, it's the funniest shit.
He's
ever.
the one. He's the Norm's the one that made gay joke okay.
Yeah.
In the first place, and then we had him for years and decades and shit, and then all of a sudden somebody else is like, "Oh, it's not okay." And so we start, then the super faggot force like went down and shit. But Norm Macdonald was the one that made it all okay with Weekend Update, the gay jokes and shit, like the constant gay. He's like, "Oh yeah, Prince is a fruit," and all that shit.
Man, I heard he's on The View and he was talking about how Clinton just killed somebody.
Oh, they kept telling him
killed
to shut up?
somebody.
Yeah, I saw
They
that.
kept telling him to get all mad. He's like, oh, he killed somebody.
Yeah, they kept telling him to be quiet.
I'm not voting for him. He killed somebody, and they're like,
I loved it when he used to mess with David Letterman about his testicles because when he was trying to get a kid, he was trying to have a kid and he couldn't have a kid. He's like, I got a kid, Oh, you wouldn't know anything about that. And then he did one thing. He came on. He's like, "Oh, so what's up, Norm?" He's like, "Oh, just got back from what is that there, Disney World." But you wouldn't go there. You don't have kids.
That's fucked up, man. Goddamn.
Right?
Yeah, like that.
When he was on when he would be on Conan, there are so many times where like it would seem very much Johnny Carson and Rodney Dangerfield of them, the way they would interact.
Yeah.
It was great. I think the last time he was on, he was talking about his memoir or his book, and he's like, I want to call it. It says memoir, but this isn't a memoir. And he like explains it. He's like, if this were a memoir, I would put some juicy, like real deep, dark secret stuff in here. And they're like what? Like, well, like I'm a very closeted. I'm a deeply closeted homosexual.
Oh yeah, I love that one.
And Conan just goes,
Wait, they're like, whoa.
He's
He's
like,
like, what?
He does.
Are you
goes,
coming
"What?"
out? No,
He's like, "What do you
I'm
mean?" He's like,
closeted. Why would I come out?
He goes, no. He's like, I'm not. He's like, I'm not gay. And he's like, we said you're a deeply closeted. He's like, I'm just a deeply closeted homosexual. And he's like, I don't
The
understand.
best is he's like, no, you clearly just said that you are a closeted gay man. He's like, hey, watch it, buddy.
He's like, deeply closeted means it's a man who will never admit that he is gay. And he goes, okay. And he goes, so I'm not gay.
I'm closeted.
I'm not gay.
You're closeted about what? Being gay. So you're gay. Hey, watch it, buddy.
Is that how you got married, to keep up appearances? I married a real battle axe.
He did. His last joke was the best, I think, where on his internet show, he was talking about Hitler, and he's like, "Oh, Hitler." He's like, "Hitler died like a motherfucker." He goes, "Oh, he died? I didn't even know he was sick." And a week later, Norm died. And then you hear everybody else online, you'll hear Conan O'Brien. They all say the same thing. I didn't even know he was sick.
Yep,
I just knew everybody was gonna be saying that. It's crazy.
I just listened to that too, like earlier. Fuck crazy.
And Norm was telling us that he was sick since the 90s.
Yeah.
All of his most famous jokes were about his visits to doctors, but no one ever really paid attention.
Shit. What was he sick with? Does
Cancer.
anyone know? Oh shit.
I don't know what type of cancer yet. No one does. When you
Like
look it
one
up.
of the last videos.
colon,
of
wasn't
him-
I don't know.
One of the last videos I saw of him, or a video I saw, it was like one of the last like recordings of him, real quick. I think he was at like a horse. He was like in like a horse stall or something like that. And he looked pretty bad. Like he looked like he was sick.
Yeah, like he was tired.
Like his face and everything was like. And then now that you said he had cancer, like I've seen people with that kind of cancer, and it definitely looked it looked like that. Just how his body was just like.
Just the weight, the thickness of his skin was gone, and it was just kind of hanging. His eyes were as well.
Yeah, let me get one of them geckos.
Which one?
The blue one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dope as fuck, ain't he? He'll bite the fuck out of you.
What do they
He'll
taste like?
fuck you up.
That's what Bobby wants. Is a little lizard to bite him.
Little lizard, just give me a little nip.
Nah, so
Just a little nip on the tip, little lizard. Yeah.
the first one I threw in chat is one of my dream like monitors.
Monitors.
Yeah, and then the second one I'm probably gonna pick up a Tokay here soon-ish.
How many geckos you got now?
25, 26.
Jesus, bro.
Yeah, that's a fucking colony.
You got like a wall of them?
Yeah, dude, I have babies and shit. Like I'm fucking. They're all breeding and hatching and fucking and. Now it's all
That's
good.
hilarious.
It's-
Do I have a wall of them? Man, check out babies and shit.
Bitch, I have a whole room just with them geckos in it.
But no, I want so like Ghost can probably attest to this because I know he has a bearded dragon. I don't know if anybody else has owned one.
Yeah.
But they
No
kind of
reptiles
just
here yet.
they kind of just sit there and don't do a whole lot, and they're super mellow.
Yep.
And mine's getting older now, and
Oh,
he doesn't
perfect.
really even chase his fucking food down, so he's really boring to watch.
You can't
So
tell me you got 20 fucking geckos and they're all chill. I don't know.
oh fuck no. No. Bearded dragon and crested gecko different. But the bearded used to like run the food down and have fun and interact, and now he just kind of chills in his cage and doesn't do shit. Super lazy because he's getting old.
You gonna sell those baby geckos, or you gonna?
Yeah.
That's
He's
fine.
gonna have to. He's gonna have to though. Fucking.
You want a gecko, Bobby?
I got nowhere to put one right now.
Yeah, you do.
With or without
Uh,
COVID?
I see a plenty of fucking room in the back behind
There's
you right now.
we're putting a fucking aquarium, but fish tank.
Have
Perfect,
you made
that's all I need.
Rev? Have you made? You have friends at the auction
fish.
or anything yet? Or
No.
You're gonna have to fucking look at your closest reptile auction and make some friends behind the
Oh
stand.
no, I got a couple. I have a couple of
Nice.
friends in shops, so it's not a big deal.
Oh, you don't limit yourself to one source. You know, you're smarter than that.
I know.
The auction is a great source to dump everything in one day. Trust me. I don't care if you're dealing with goats or goddamn tigers. Fucking get rid of it. And it snap.
Ooh, I've got an idea for a new Netflix special called Red the Lizard King.
Yeah,
Hey, I'm fucking got 2 wives and 22 gecko.
Starts singing, releases his country album.
Yeah,
But yeah, so
really crazy shit.
but the reason I want the Tokay is because you can train them, and so they get about the
Okay.
size of a bearded dragon. But while you're training them, they bite you, and they got pretty good teeth. So you want one as a baby. So breeders ship them out about 4 months old, 3-4 months old. They settle down about 6 months as far as like being super flighty. They slow down a little bit. And then you work with them from like 6 months until they're full grown. But well, full grown bite is like, I mean, it's not terrible in my opinion, but it's gonna be bad for non-monitor people.
Yeah.
that Tokay geckos are also bad for immune deficient people. Those fucking lizards get pretty dirty. They put out like Rev was saying, they're bigger. They put
They're
out
the second biggest gecko.
Yeah, they put out the most shit and the most piss and the most dirt out of any fucking one of them. If you don't like to clean your fucking cages more than once a week, don't fucking do that shit. Trust me.
And they eat.
I could smell it from here just thinking about it.
Yeah, we got to get a 30-gallon tank. We're gonna stick it back behind me because we got a tank with a pleco in it, and that bitch is already getting bigger. It's like a 10-gallon tank too. So
I'm
Did
waiting
you
for-
move?
Huh?
Did you move?
Oh, that's right. You've been gone.
That's right. You
I'm
almost
at,
died.
Yeah,
That's right. You almost died. That's right. Staph infection. You almost died from your own fucking.
I'm waiting
You
for
almost killed
I'm
yourself.
waiting for Black Friday so I can get like a 70-gallon tank. for
That's
the
racist.
Dragon.
Shut up. Take it
You want
back.
to, Ghost? You want a 75-gallon tank
Yeah, I'm looking for one. I was thinking about buying one.
for your bearded?
Mm-hmm. Right now it's in
So you
a
like
40.
take
It's
your
too small.
take your beard off at night and put it in a 75-gallon.
I do. Yeah, that way it stays fresh.
Oh, that's smart.
You gonna do what, like a Petco dollar a gallon tank or
Yeah,
whatever?
I seen we saw some tanks being sold for like they were like 75 gallons and shit like that. We tried to pick them up. Someone was trying to sell them for like 150 with stand
cheap.
and filters and shit too. So we look up shit like that, but
I
unless
might
like
be fucking out. I'm sorry, Bobby. Go ahead.
you're good, but I mean unless you're like responding immediately or something like that to like their posts, they're usually pretty much
Yeah,
gone.
because they're like
One
500 fucking bucks for a tank.
One person I talked, it took
Are they
her.
really?
She must be some old Mexican lady or something like that, because she took fucking days to respond to every message. And eventually, I was like, hey, cool, we want to check them out on Thursday, and she just didn't respond. She saw the message and just didn't respond. I'm like, all right, fuck.
If you have,
Your immigration.
if you're a male with knowledge of a power drill and a jigsaw,
You make your own.
you can make one hell of a terrarium that works really well.
I thought
man.
about doing that too.
I'm telling you, I mean that's stupid
With
if you don't. 'Cause
plexiglass.
Yeah, it'll be
problem-
$175. $175. So it's like 25.
You're totally right, Billy.
For the glass, but then a little bit for the wood. The
I don't
glass.
know why you just don't let him roam the house.
You can't.
Rev is about to make the point that I was going to make. So go ahead, Rev.
As much as you're right, Billy, you can buy tanks now cheaper than wood cost, which is the problem.
Yeah.
Ghost,
Well,
you know
not to-
damn well
not
you
to
ain't building
match
shit.
Not to match
Exactly.
certain areas, though. Like,
Exactly.
you better admit-
the goddamn
I
thing.
said I've thought about it, and then that was the extent
You
of that.
thought about it and then
Yeah.
thought,
But you
oh,
thought about having kids.
No, I thought,
But
man,
you
then I
gotta
could buy
admit
more
in
power
some
tools.
places- You got to admit in
You're
some
like a
areas,
builder.
like say New
even
York
that's beyond
City,
my skill. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I can't build shit.
in
Build
some
a
areas like New York City, Dallas, Texas, LA,
Jesus Christ,
there's
dude.
not a lot of space to put those big terrariums, so it is more economical.
It's my
to make.
sister started a group chat for the Dodger game,
Yeah.
so they're all messaging.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, the cages, like my monitor cage, I'll build the monitor cage once I have a monitor.
Well,
Build the water bowl, you know, like the whole thing, and it'll be probably by the time it's all said and done, it'll be like a 15 by 8 by 12.
Yeah.
It's just nice
Massive.
because you can fit it like if you have limited space, you can fit like if you build it, you can fit it to a wall that you barely notice.
because I
it's
pick
even
up
a
like as
thing,
many
you
of
know?
those downward quests as I can.
It's just it matches the
And
wall.
I'm like,
and you ever
turn
done,
them in when I
you know what I mean?
The only
So,
bummer is
one
heat
thing-
lamps and all the other stuff
Yeah.
that go along with it.
Oh yeah. Well, you gotta,
Hell
you gotta fucking think about that when
Make
you're building it
the
for sure.
iron armaments one.
Oh yeah, Rev. I'm living at Erica's like half the week.
Who's Erica?
Erica Monkey.
You're
This-
living with a
the,
monk.
that person.
Oh,
the,
that's not
the,
a monkey.
the girlfriend.
Oh,
That's
okay.
not a- That's not
Yeah.
a monkey.
Yeah, that's right. You haven't been around. That's right. You haven't been around that long either. You've never even talked about her or talked to her before.
No,
Red?
I don't talk to monkeys. But that's not a
Have
monkey.
you ever talked to Rev before?
Maybe through chat.
My dad
Oh,
killed
okay.
a monkey once.
Yeah, I know.
Wait,
Actually,
so
look at the monkey.
wait, same,
so
same city or?
You say you don't fuck the monkeys? That's racist.
I'm in Fontana, and then days I have my
Fontana's not
son.
a
Days I have my son. I'm staying at my
Parents' house.
my aunt's house.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you went from
me and my dad got into it about he basically took out aggression on me. Like he's getting frustrated with work, and multiple times since
he
moving back,
sounds like he sounds like a
he's
monkey.
pretty much gotten arguments with me just randomly, and
Fucking
the
damn
whole
dirty ape.
the whole COVID thing has taken off pretty well, as you know, our current president and our past president during that time.
oh,
So he got into it with me pretty hard. Out of nowhere, we were just having lunch. Me, my mom, my dad. My son's at school. He just started school finally. You know, he's 5,
Right.
kindergarten.
Yeah.
So he wasn't there. And usually these things happen when my son is there, not in the room. He'd be in my room, and then I would kind of shut down because I'm like, my son's in the house, and I would go to my room and just
chill out.
try to chill out. And my son's
Right.
right there scratching my head and
Sure.
comforting me, terrible. You got to see his
Aw,
dad like
dude.
that. And so yeah, so out of nowhere, we were sitting there, literally just having some hot dogs. He finished his lunch. He's sitting there at work. The whole morning, he's been cussing out his monitor, because they build hospitals out here, and coworkers are fucking up plans and fucking shit up real bad. So he's just like, fuck dumb motherfuckers, fuck, all fucking morning quietly to himself. So all of a sudden he goes, when are you getting the shot? And I'm like, where the fuck did that come from? And he's like, oh, this and that. You need to get that. Blah 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 blah. And I'm like, I just had COVID. I'm literally protected for like longer than these fucking shots are gonna last.
No.
And I'm like,
Okay.
dude, it's gonna fuck it, dude. My nurse aunts and shit like that are all like, yeah, you're fine. My VA doctor was like,
Yeah, I think it's like
He-
6 months,
my-
and it's the same thing. It's the same thing as the shot. It just starts going weaker.
yeah,
as
he was,
longer.
but my doctor was at this point though. My doctor's like, I'm not worried about you getting it, but he was like, he's like, really, the only reason to get the shot was because of not being. His reasoning was literally like, they might make it mandatory to go to events and
Right.
restaurants if you care. And I was like, not really. And he's like, okay, then I'm not. He's like, you shouldn't worry. So I was like, all right, which is fine. So yeah, that was the whole thing with that. But like, I told him like, I don't have to worry, and everyone's telling me not to worry. I'm good to go. I go and all that fun shit. And then he was just going fucking ham, bro. And he was getting mad. He's like, you said if it was FDA approved, you'd get it. And I go, this is emergency FDA. I go, this is emergency FDA approval. Leave me alone.
God damn,
But
you
I'm
got a
like,
lot
I
of
took,
shoes,
I'm like,
bro.
I told you, I told you guys that stuff to get you off my back. Wait, we start arguing,
At the end of the day, it's really
Yeah.
about what people want to do.
Yeah.
And
Well-
what they don't want to do, and
Mhm.
not pushing them to do things that they don't want.
Yeah.
to.
Well, his. Ooh, look at that. Ooh.
That's what I want to do. That.
You
So
got-
long-
got a
long story-
curtain and everything.
Long story
I
short,
would
we got
take
into
that.
one more argument.
I'd write that if there was a fucking tracking chip in it.
Shit, it's not like he writes that anyways.
Yeah.
This motherfucker doesn't even know he's muted.
No.
No,
But-
I'm
Hold
not
on.
muted.
Hold
There
on.
he is.
Can you hear me now? Sorry.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, new bike. I literally just picked it up a couple of hours ago.
Look at that.
Oh, it made you
Is
sound
it all black or is it
alien.
blue?
No, it has a chrome swing arm. Drives me nuts.
Oh yeah, it is. Yo.
I don't know why they did it to the bike. But no, it looks good.
You can fucking sticker bomb the swing arm and tell him to shut up.
Is that the MT10?
Hey. Hey, why do you still have the warning label?
I'll get rid of it because I need to get the dealer one off as well because they put it in like a shit spot too.
Ooh.
Wait, the
It
dealer
said
put their own
warning.
sticker on the fucking
Chrome
bike?
swing arm.
Yeah.
Oh hell
Probably
no.
illegal to take the sticker off in fucking Australia.
Oh,
No,
right.
no, no. I can take these off. I can take those off.
How do you leave the house? How is that? Do you have to ask for permission and get approval 3 weeks in advance?
You gotta take a picture of yourself.
No. That's,
He has
that's,
to put the sticker back on the
New
bike.
That's New South Wales.
He lives
Oh,
in
yeah,
the
you're-
boonies.
Victoria.
You're in the northern Australia. Yeah, they don't give a fuck.
I'm in the land of the free.
Didn't you guys just say? Did you guys just like close off your fucking like your like borderways to the rest of Australia and just told everyone to go fuck off?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, we laughed, dude. We laughed, but our airlines just told everybody to fucking fuck off if they don't have a vaccine. So
Oh, yeah.
whatever.
Well, it's getting like that. Heaps of people are resigning. Like heaps of police officers and nurses and stuff. They're like, no, fuck that. We're not following the vaccine mandate.
Yep.
I do have to say this. Like we protested in the United States like crazy in 2020 over a bunch of different bullshit.
Yep.
And when I saw the protests in Sydney over just COVID fucking restrictions, I was impressed. That's a fucking protest, motherfuckers. Come together, chanting in unison by the thousands.
Fighting the
That
police.
shit. We didn't do that shit. We were like stumbling over our own fucking Adidas and shit. Fucking shoelace.
By the way, Ghost, my mate who also just bought an MT09, he's rocking your key tag. He's been rocking that for a couple of years now. Yeah. I'll send you a pic tomorrow when I go riding with him.
That's dope.
Cause I get, did you only give me one? I can't remember.
I'm sure I did.
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
Who is he?
Oh, he's just a really good friend of mine that I used to ride with a lot. And then life just got in the way, and then 3 years later we finally rode together. So
That's dope.
yeah. So he's got your Ghost Ninja key tag.
That's crazy. All the way in Australia.
So see if I have to just go through my stash because I've got like Bash's stickers as well.
Yellow.
I think I've only got Bash's stickers left. I think that's because I gave him he likes putting stickers on stuff, so I gave him your Ghost Ninja stickers. Yeah, I think he's got it all.
That's
But yeah,
cool.
man, that's I just picked up my new bike this morning. It's a 2021 Yamaha MT-09 SP.
How many miles you put on it this morning?
I
What are we supposed to do? Oh, we're not even up
did
to
100 kilometers, so I'd probably say about 60, 70 miles.
Nice.
So
That's
the
good,
rear,
right?
so the rear tires scrubbed in,
And
but holy shit, man! It's not even the same bike as the first gen MT-09. It's got way more power. The riding position's different. The throttle's a lot smoother. It's got all the electronics.
this mother bitch.
Best part, cruise control.
Who wants
yeah,
a
that
smooth
sounds awesome.
throttle, bro?
Pardon?
He's like, I want that shit choppy.
I went,
If you're trafficking a midget, you want a smooth throttle, I guess, so you don't lose it.
What else?
What did they do to the bike?
So the only thing that's new, the only thing that follows on from your bike, Rev, is the front brake calipers. That's literally the only thing common that's shared.
I don't even know how those work.
And the warning sticker.
And the warning stickers. But,
I'm gonna be honest. I'm
the chrome.
99% rear brake. I still have stock front brake pads. Getting there almost perfect condition.
So new frame, bigger engine. The front end is 30 mil lower in the frame, so it's not got that supermoto riding position. It feels like a proper road bike. The bars are higher. It's got forged wheels now. Better suspension. Because the SP model comes with fully adjustable KYB forks and an Öhlins shock.
Oh, okay.
And then cruise control. That was literally the only reason.
That's pretty good.
That's literally the only reason I got the SP over the standard bike.
Oh, it's just for cruise control.
Yeah, because I plan to do a fair, even just the highways, man. There's lots of just sitting at 50 or 60 miles an hour. What else did they change? Different headlight, obviously. The styling's all different. New swing arm. It's got a radial front master cylinder for the brake. So like off an R1, I think. I think it's an R1 master cylinder. That's about it. Oh, and the coloured dash. And it's got the IMU out of the R1, so you get like the slide control, traction control, and wheelie control. It's all separate. So you can still have traction control and then just have your wheelie, and then you can still wheelie.
turn it all off.
Or you can just hit hold the TC button and you can just turn it all off. And up and down quick shifter.
Yeah.
That's about it. Which
Sounds
is like
nice.
it's like buttery
Like, I
smooth.
see it's such a broad-
It's the best quick shifter I've used, even better than the ones I've used on BMWs.
That's crazy. That's dope.
And it's such a cheap bike, man. Like if you compare it to the competition, there is no competition that comes with all that gear for the same money. Because I think here it's about 17,000. I think on your end it's like 10
$17,000 dollary dues.
Yeah, Australian dollars.
Dollary dues.
It's
Oh, so that's like,
$9,400.
Salary dues.
Dollary dudes.
The
What do you fucking
2021 is a
That's racist. Fucking
So what's
dollar
that in
dudes.
What's that in American? It's like $27.90.
Yeah.
So like to get all those electronics plus cruise control, there's not a single bike, other than maybe something that might be anything in the Japanese or European. There's nothing. Probably Chinese, but nothing out of the Japanese or European. Kawasaki, you've got the Z900, but you don't get cruise control.
so it's $11,000 for the SP model.
Yeah. The only difference between the SP and the standard is the better suspension, cruise control, and all the cosmetic shit.
Yeah, but the suspension is $2,000 to upgrade, so it's worth it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You look at
Yeah.
Snowcat.
I just fucking don't. My only bummer about that is I don't know why they did a silver
Cat, what
fucking
up, man?
swing
How you
arm.
doing?
Everything
Man,
else
it's
is
been a
fucking
minute.
clean.
The chrome swing arm.
I don't get it.
It's not chrome.
Chrome.
It's polished
Brushed aluminum.
Brushed
Yeah.
Brushed.
Aluminium.
Aluminium.
That's
Like
just
a,
another
why do
word
you-
for fucking chrome.
Why are you adding syllables?
Because that's how it's spelled, you spastic.
Aluminum.
Looks like you were doing the wrong chemistry, son.
No, it's just fine. Works out quite well.
Oh, you're just doing the wrong English.
Wrong English.
He got that prison English, bro.
Prison English. I mean, superior English.
No,
I
no,
want a
no, no.
sponsorship from Coca-Cola.
Remember, Australia was just England's prison for a while, and then you guys just built a society there because you loved it so much.
and then they turned it into a prison again. At least a quarter of it.
I never
Yeah,
said it was
If
free.
you study, dude, if you pay attention, most of that stuff already had the extra 2 syllables. We just came over here and took them out.
Yes,
Kinda weird.
We said it's unnecessary.
because it is.
Yeah.
Why,
Yeah, it's
then
cool
why can't you
background.
take
I
out
like it.
Biden?
I think it's because we're lazy and dumb, really.
It's kind of chill.
Why
He-
say many
he-
words
hasn't
when
he
less word
fucking-
work good?
Hasn't he fucking killed over yet?
Drive safe, no rape.
Whoa.
What?
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 That's the American way of life, right? Drive safe, no rape.
Nah, that's the
Yeah.
that's the Californian way, mate.
Debatable.
Nah, man, just ask that Stanford guy. He got away with that rape scot-free.
Oh, I know
Oh,
it.
Damn.
Which one? Fucking, there's a lot of them.
But no one told him not to rape.
The whole
That's
team.
difference. You gotta
The whole
tell
team.
people.
The whole team told him not to.
The army tells us not to, so that
They
way
did?
they can't
No,
get
they
in
told them
trouble.
not to
That way
rape.
they can get in
That's
trouble
fine.
when it happens.
Like, say your friend too. Your friend shouldn't rape too. Yeah, him too. Him too.
Aluminum
And me,
is
drive
spelled
safe, no rape.
different in England and Australia.
Yeah.
Well, that's why they don't say it right.
Fucking what, mate?
Fucking bogan.
You fucking bogan, eh?
You fucking what, mate?
Oh shit.
God. Man.
So what's the first mods you're gonna do on that bike?
Already done.
It's already
Pick up-
done,
Oh,
bro.
yeah, I wasn't paying
that's it.
attention.
I picked it up. I was like, this is all the shit that I want on it. And I was like, yep, done. And just picked it up, bro. Probably.
Even wanted the fucking sticker on that shit. I want that fucking danger sticker on
Yeah, I
that
put that
bitch.
sticker right there, so I know.
Danger.
What sticker?
The sticker.
Oh,
on
the
tank.
stickers on it. I fucking had the dealership take those things off. I suck at taking them off. Even with the heat gun, I'm just like, nah.
You can't feel a sticker on
And then it was swirls and shit on the fucking
You
tank.
can't
Oh,
change his own oil.
I had, you know, I had that little. that
Yeah,
little,
I
like,
thought at
ca-
least
I
you
had
could
that
peel
little
a sticker
caution,
off.
don't overfill
Yeah,
or whatever
yeah.
your tank sticker. I just got a razor blade. I just went.
I'm gonna leave all the stickers on because next weekend a good mate of mine
Yeah, return
he offered to ceramic coat the entire bike.
Oh yeah, he'll probably be able to take it off, right? Yeah.
So he'll take it off and then he can just ceramic coat it.
You can also like pick it, add a little bit, like with your fingernail, and then when there's enough there, you just pull. Usually comes right off.
Is that what you do with your women?
That's what I do with your mom.
Pick him up off the street, just. But bum.
I don't have a mom. I have two dads.
That's some lizard activities.
That's some lizard activity.
You didn't
That's a
have a
day
mom, you
gecko,
have a
brother.
dad.
That's a day gecko. There's no male day geckos. They're just clones.
Yeah, on there's just one fucking female and that's it.
Yeah.
What?
What?
A day gecko is just a female.
Sounds like
That's it.
Yeah,
Hell's
it's
Angels.
just one female and fucking they do fake sex just to start
They
laying
clone
eggs.
themselves.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
The geckos are basically a giant porn company.
You didn't know that?
So you need like if Billy like how Billy talks about creating his giant terrarium in front of his house,
Yeah.
or not in front of his house, in front when you walk into his house. You would just need one giant day gecko.
Mm-hmm.
If you wanted a giant day gecko, or if you just want a regular day gecko, you just get a regular one.
Okay.
Man, that's hard.
And they
like a day gecko is awfully close to gay gecko.
but they
Tonight.
like the Geico gecko.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
know. It's just
And
like
then-
right in there. It's right
so
in there.
they-
You're right there, gay.
So they
Somewhere.
clone themselves until they feel comfortable with the space, and then they stop breeding themselves.
What?
Yep.
Just
Yeah.
one gecko? Because it's a dual sex? Is that what's happening here?
No.
No, it's a clone. It just
It's cloning, so it's kinda like fucking
it
soldier.
lays eggs and closes itself. It doesn't need a male. There's no day gecko male on the planet.
Yeah. It's so pretty much if
This is
you do
blowing
a
my
DNA
fucking
if
mind.
you
I
do
gotta-
a DNA test,
I-
DNA test
gotta
from
look
one
this up.
gecko here in the U.S., let's say in California, and you do a DNA test from another one, the same one, like I don't know, fucking Canada, it's the same fucking DNA. DNA does not change.
So a male day gecko would be called a gay deco, and that doesn't exist.
Maybe
Correct.
more like a fucking hermaphrodite or whatever that is.
Oh
No,
man,
it's not a
I gotta
hermaphrodite.
make-
It
I
just
gotta
clones
make
them.
I gotta make the sculpture, man, of the one and only ever known gay deco. Doesn't exist. I think he'll have a strap on.
I'll be back.
And a gimp mask on. This gecko must have a gimp mask.
This man's gonna get changed and grab some food, is what he said.
Get the gimp out.
Someone
The
say food?
Aussie. Get the. That's what the Aussie said.
Someone say food? I could go for food.
I could eat.
I could eat.
I could eat. I'm so hungry right now.
I would eat Taco Bell if I could.
I mean,
Ugh.
Damn, it's 9 o'clock. Shit. What am I doing?
Past your
12,
bedtime?
20.
So there's
No, I'm
partheno-
just.
so what it's
it's
called
just-
is a parthenogenic gecko.
Okay.
You're learning facts, son. That's what you're doing.
Parthenogenic.
Yep. So parthenogenic geckos are all female lines that reproduce clonally,
Interesting.
meaning all offspring are a genetic duplicate of their mother.
Interesting.
Only at the Parthenon.
So
So are
life
they
finds a
gonna-
way.
So are people gonna start claiming that shit too now?
My inventory and it just have this.
You can.
They're gonna add that to the fucking sexist list.
You see that article where some dude was dressed up like a deer, like he full on like he does like deer shit, like hardcore, like becomes a deer, like paint and everything,
No.
and frolics in the woods in his yard or whatever, or frolics in the woods. Yeah, he got
That's
shot
the
by
way
some
you get
hunters
shot.
because they
I
thought
was
he was
just
a
gonna
deer.
say that's how you
He
get
got
shot.
he got shot because all the antlers and they looked like a deer kind of. They
You
shot him.
gonna have a real fucked up day.
Yeah.
You're gonna learn
I've
today,
backed
boy.
out of-
Yeah,
I've
people like
backed
end
out
up-
of many fucking cryptid hoaxes where we were supposed to wear a suit. 'Cause I
Uh-huh.
knew it was just a chance to get shot.
Hell
man.
yeah.
Like this
Oh,
stupid.
Billy out there trying to be a skinwalker.
We made I made shoes, Bigfoot shoes, and we were gonna do that, and I was afraid I'd just get shot for being in
Oh,
someone's yard at night.
I would have
And
shot
we
you.
made- dude, yeah.
I would have seen Bigfoot. I would have, dude. First time I
no
see
mas.
Bigfoot, I got a
Dead.
gun. I'm shooting him. I'm
He's-
shooting.
I'm about
Bigfoot.
to be
That's
rich.
it. I'm about to
Well,
be
that was
rich on
just
Bigfoot.
that was just the shoes. Like if they saw
Yeah.
us in the yard, they wouldn't
Oh.
see what we were doing. It would just look like there was two humans out there.
Just looking
ready to
suspicious
eat
as fuck is what you
Yeah,
look like
but
you're
it's
doing.
just like I chickened out on
What
that
are these
one.
crackheads doing in my fucking yard?
Fucking yard.
Stomping in
And
the
then
mud.
we were gonna do a photo shoot out of we were gonna do a photo shoot with a Bigfoot costume that my buddy built that looked pretty good. But I just was too stoned to go. I just didn't go. I just thought it was a stupid idea to begin with. So I was like, I'm gonna keep getting stoned. Didn't participate in that one either.
Man, I'm shooting Bigfoot. As soon as I see Bigfoot, I'm shooting him. I'm sorry, but that's just what's happening.
He did.
Exactly.
I gotta do it.
And then
Don't
you get
blame you.
Dude, if it's a human in a suit, you're justified. He's like, this
Yeah.
motherfucker, look, he's wearing a costume.
This man walking around the woods like Bigfoot. What the fuck you think gonna happen?
He was on my property. All I saw was a big fucking red ape. Looked like the beef jerky monkey.
Goddamn! I'm out here in my yard taking a piss behind the shed, and goddamn Sam Squanch come creeping up behind me in my property. What do you think I'm gonna do?
I ain't got no time for beef jerky monkey.
Goddamn skunk ape! We're over here like yelling at my kid, again like, "Hey Brandon, get out here! I got me a Yeti."
He's here to do one of two things: either fucking rape my wife or sell me beef jerky. I got both.
I ain't trying to find out which is which.
I already paid for my wife to be raped, and I have beef jerky.
Whoa. His intentions were unclear. Goddamn. Then the Skinwalker shows up, and you're just like, oh.
I always think of Rob Zombie's version of Bigfoot, that fucking skunk ape thing. The goddamn skunk ape came in and did impure things with my wife.
Fucking skunk ape. Skunk ape is Florida. I think that's where the skunk ape's supposed to be. Is Florida, the swamp.
Oh, I didn't know. I'm supposed to be Mr. Cryptid. I don't fucking know that shit.
Yeah, you don't know that? Yeah, skunk apes are the ones that are in like the glades and any kind of swamp, marshy areas, Louisiana. Those are skunk apes. Yetis are obviously more mountainous areas, so Pacific Northwest states.
And then there's more snow.
Yep. Yeah, it's high mountains or where there's snow. Those are the Yetis.
Right.
Yeah, and then your everyday Bigfoot is just more forested, lowlands or hills and shit.
Good to know.
Yeah, you know. And then you got yourself your skinwalkers.
Oh, good. Educate me.
You know what a skinwalker is?
Those are more in the indigenous fucking areas.
Indigenous in Mexico.
No, they don't have those in Mexico.
They got Mexico. They got in northern Mexico, up in the desert.
Huh.
Where all the Apache were.
So they were considered chupacabras.
Chupacabras are chupacabras. Well, chupacabras are chupacabras. They're not skinwalkers. So they could be skinwalkers, but they're chupacabras.
Oh my goodness.
So a skinwalker. So the legend with the skinwalker thing was that it was basically like indigenous medicine men that went out to the woods and kind of like, in a sense, it was like indigenous people that were kind of conjuring like demons, like Satan, people come out there to conjure up demons and shit like that. Indigenous people do the same thing, the evil spirits and shit like that, and they go kind of crazy. And then what ends up happening is they eat a person, they cannibalize somebody, they go ahead and become cannibals. And then after they eat somebody, they start kind of turning into something, and they turn into these type of weird shapeshifters where they can seem like an animal or they're like part animal.
What about the La Llorona?
Well, that's just a ghost.
It's like
just a fucking mental spirit.
Yeah,
that's what I heard. Yeah, they change into things and get
so like if you're out in like the deserts and shit like that, like in Arizona, especially like those areas where like Navajo and everybody were at. If you go out there, you can hear if you hear a coyote like howls, but they sound really weird and they seem to be changing and morphing, then that's probably a skinwalker. One form skinwalkers take if they're in the wooded areas. Basically, they have like the head of a deer, basically, and like they're just giant, like weird, gangly, huge humans with deer skull heads. Very spooky. Those are the ones you got. Skinwalkers. What happens when
you just described Yammy Noob the whole time. From start to finish, man.
Yammy Noob's a skinwalker.
Yeah.
Oh god.
It ends up at the end of the day with this fucking weird bulbous skull-like head and shit.
Now we know why he survived that fucking crash.
Oh, he was the one that got that crash, huh? That's right. He's a skinwalker. Can't kill him. Can't really kill skinwalkers.
Yeah, they don't care about Porsches.
Nah.
Try like calling a skinwalker on the phone. Be like, hey man, there's a Porsche there. He's not gonna give a fuck.
Can't wait till once the government tries to become too tyrannical and we escape to the woods and arm the skinwalkers.
Oh god.
You ever seen an armed skinwalker before? Scare the fuck out of you. What do you need from the kitchen?
Food. A sandwich.
I'm over here streaming, talking, chatting. This one looks at me and says, "You gonna go to the kitchen soon?"
Damn, she gonna be like, go make me a sandwich.
She's playing New World, and she's like in like an area that's got like no enemy around and friends, and she's like, "Can you go get me something to drink?" Jesus.
Jesus.
Over here talking about over here. Jesus. I'm over here talking about skinwalk. I'm over here talking about skinwalkers. That's probably why she scared the skinwalkers and busting through the back door. Come get her.
Left you some skid markers.
Oh, no. I come out there. She's gone. Skinwalker's footprints and just shit smeared everywhere. I'm like, oh no.
There'll be like little,
Not only-
like there'll be like business cards there, like subscribe to Yami Noob.
Add today.
Like I knew it. Come back in. I come back in here. All I could find was deer shit smeared everywhere and this Yummy Noob sticker.
There was yellow paint. There was yellow paint everywhere.
Man, fucking yeah. What other cryptids do I know that you like? I'm surprised you didn't know different types of Sam Squanch.
Oh, I did. I just wanted to hear
Oh,
how
there you go.
serious you were.
Did you know what a skinwalker? Did you know what a skinwalker was?
I'm scratching
Yeah,
like the fucking
Skinwalker
bears.
Man, all that. Yeah.
All right, I'm out of
Talking
here,
to
boy.
fucking Billy. Come on.
All right, brother.
All right, man.
Great one.
All right,
Later,
sleep
bro.
off the rest of that staff.
That dude.
It's still not healed completely.
Yeah, I know it's not.
It's fucking wild.
I don't want that shit.
Dude, you don't. I got a giant hole in my leg right now. It's pretty great.
Yep.
It's about
How's it
about
smell?
3/4. It actually doesn't smell at all, motherfucker.
Delicious.
It's like anymore.
I'll send you photos. Don't sweat
No. I don't need those.
it. You ready?
No.
We'll get a reaction in time.
Not even looking at my phone. That's it.
You said you got it on your thigh first, right?
No, it's on my leg. It's right
Yeah.
underneath my calf.
Oh, okay.
Let's see, ghost.
No. let's see. Bobby will look at it. Bobby's like, he's a down
look at
fool.
I'm down
The
for it.
down fool.
He's a down fool.
Okay.
He got
I-
high socks.
I'm
I was about
I
to
got-
say you got them really high socks.
You know the
I
saying,
must.
the higher the socks, the down to the
I'm
fool.
combat lifesaver certified. I can take a look and give you a
He's
prognosis.
gonna look at it and go, "Oh God!"
Yeah, oh God.
Oh yeah.
We just gotta cut off the whole leg at this point.
Yeah, it's all gotta go.
The whole leg.
So where it started to freak me out was when I went and I go fuck with monitors and shit.
Yeah, you really do.
You'll see my hand in this. So this was a day after where normally like it has no effect on me whatsoever. And it did. So this is how I knew my body was getting really bad, was my wrist when the monitor cuts.
Let's see here. Ooh!
Yep, I don't want to look at it.
Yo, that looks like a scab that's soft and just like it's like a
You just
dark
wanna
red
poke
too.
it?
It's oh no, I'm looking at his leg first and yo, it looks like he's got fucking like flesh-eating disease or some shit,
That's
bro.
what it is. It's literally
Dude,
what
yeah,
it is.
it is. It's right, dude. It literally is like he's got fucking like crevasses in his fucking wrist.
He's fucking with crocodile.
Yeah, yo, this is straight. This looks like he was just smoking that crocodile. Dude,
Oh,
that's fucked, my boy. Damn, you got some old ass man like skin, bro.
Here you go, guys.
Oh, you got
Check it
old
out.
man
No,
skin,
no,
bro.
no.
That's-
Just look.
Oh, are you
I don't want
fucking talking about?
Oh, are
I
you
just came
fucking
back
sensing
in.
you asshole? I don't want to look at
I
that.
just came back in to hear you.
God
fucking
damn it,
say
I'm
Are
gonna
you
look
talking
at it.
about,
I know.
Are you talking about Dan's heel after?
Oh God, that's so
no.
bad. That looks like it's.
Yeah, I was
we got-
like, what
no,
the
we
hell?
got-
You're in your 20s, motherfucker. Take care of your feet.
Yo, we got
Bro,
pictures. We got
you have a
Rev sent
hole
us
in your
pictures of-
motherfucking
pictures.
leg.
Here's my wrist, bro.
That's horrible. So can you spread it? You can spread it, huh?
I could, yeah. I'm not. It's not anymore. Here, look at my wrist now, though. Like,
She's already fucking throwing up.
Oh, bro, that's fucking disgusting. Though.
here's my wrist now.
Why does it look like you have little fungy hairs coming out of your leg?
Dude, it's fucking. So there's cream on it and stuff too, but like, I mean, it's bad. It was so bad.
Is you guys see the camera?
ATMs right here.
That's
it's
because
gonna heal pretty good.
most hospitals don't fucking take care of the wounds right, man. They leave gauze up in there.
Oh my god, that's fucking gross.
Yeah, and literally, it's. So the funny part is the guy was like, yeah, staph is on your skin all the time. It's normal. Like, your body just handles it without a problem. You just have a dip. You just have a one bad day kind of thing with your immune system.
That's the way it was explained to me too. Yes, we always have staph, but it's when the staph bacteria reaches an open orifice.
That's why
No, it doesn't even have to break skin.
Yeah.
It doesn't even have to break skin. No.
That's why they have to. That's why they mop the mat so often and fucking disinfect.
Do they have to scrub that shit out?
Here, Bobby. Here's my wrist now, though.
Dude.
No, they leave it. They leave it there.
There's a hole in his fucking leg, Bobby.
Well, I mean, like they would scrub it.
Why
you know
does it
what I
look
mean?
like tentacles coming out of his leg? Those little hairs. Look
No,
like
they
little
don't. They don't
tentacles
scrub it
and
at all.
shit.
As a matter of fact, they add more staph.
Oh,
They're like, fuck
yeah, that looks fine. Good job.
Yeah, no, my wrist now is great. My leg still has a tiny hole in it, but.
You got some old man fucking arms and hands, bro.
What are you talking about, man?
Look at these arms. They look all freckly and all wrinkly and shit, and all that hair,
Oh,
old
that's
man
not
hair. It's all
damage.
white hair. Damn. Rev over here like Rev over here like Bobby. I'm like 5 years older than you, man. Rev over here with his arm looking like he fucking 20 years older than me. Jesus Christ.
Bobby, you look like somebody my grandfather trafficked into the country.
You know how?
Damn.
You know how you keep your skin looking fresh? You have a
Oh,
job
lotion.
in the house, in an office that you don't have to go outside.
Nah.
Yeah, you know what I do for work? Manual labor,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
We're calling Red Bomb Clint Eastwood. What the fuck's going on? You're in crime. You and Red Bomb should make a movie then.
Red Bomb over here like.
Oh, hey, why you gotta bring up old shit, Verse? Why you gotta bring up old shit?
You guessing whether I got 5
He
or 6
said
votes?
Ghost don't want to look at his picture, but me.
I know
and
it's
then
me.
his
Am I
wife
in
when she
50 or
sees someone
60
get
year?
shot at Taco
Hey,
Bell.
Mexican boy, come with me to America.
I was so drunk that night though, so that doesn't
Wait,
count.
your wife saw
Do you
somebody
want
get
to come
shot?
with Rob?
Yeah, I was an
Oh, yeah.
asshole, man. I was
Oh,
a
yeah,
big
Red-
Goes
asshole.
over there here making fun of it.
I was really drunk. I was kind of drunk, and she came back from Taco Bell because she went to get Taco Bell for everyone, and someone got shot in the fucking parking lot, and by a security guard or something.
Yeah.
And she seen it in front of her, and then she came home and she was telling me. I don't remember what I said, but I
He
was.
said,
I
"Is there
was-
blood in this taco?"
Why is there blood in my taco?
I was an asshole. I was really drunk though. She
was
didn't
so
like
pissed.
it.
Yeah.
It was deserved. Yeah, I was a dick.
I take
thing
it
she
you're not
wasn't-
getting Taco Bell anytime soon.
Oh,
Good
this
thing
was
she
this
wasn't
was a
Jewish,
few
man.
months back already. We're good.
Oh,
It's a good thing she wasn't Jewish, or she would have been able to kick your ass.
It was some
Krav
fucking
Maga.
security guard. I think I want to say he was like
Yeah.
No, with her
overzealous.
jujitsu, she would have been jujitsu.
Jiu-jitsu. Oy vey. Yeah, this was like we told this story. I think if the timing is right, like you said, it was like when you first got staff. So you weren't here.
Yeah.
sweet, yeah, yeah, no.
I thought she was joking though, and then like
Yeah.
she was not joking.
I went back to find it.
Oh,
too,
it's
and
pretty-
she was
pretty-
Sometimes
pretty
it's like,
pissed.
dude, I've
Oh,
had
you
such
can
bad
hear, yeah,
infections
she
on my
said-
skin that I've had such bad infections on my skin that it's hard to tell if it's staph sometimes. But it's just like it's either a big zit or is it MRSA or is it staph? What the fuck?
Dude, that was the other thing. So like, it finally it pops on its own. Like,
Ugh,
oh, bro, it's brutal.
fuck that noise.
I'm just gonna say it's brutal because it's fucking disgusting.
It hurts, man. When one of those has to pop on its own, which means that you cannot squeeze it because it hurts so bad.
Yep.
You have to wait for it to just open up, and
It just
you
oozes
just like put a
everywhere.
little bit of pressure on it. It still hurts like a bitch.
So the doctor
man.
didn't pop it?
No. So here, Billy, I got you.
No. That's one I don't want. You keep that.
No, I didn't videotape it. So
No, that's more.
I was just sitting. So like, okay, so the day one with meds, I felt like I was gonna die, like straight up.
Because they give you
worst
like
pain of my
crazy
life.
amount of antibiotics, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
day one, thought I was gonna die. I was like whimpering like on the bed, on the floor for like 8 hours, just excruciating pain. Went to sleep for 2 hours and went back to work. Like, I had a job to do the next day, and I told my client, I was like, hey, I'm dying. Like, I need to go. The job was done. I was like, sweet, so I left.
Oh,
And
cool,
then-
man. You're healed. You're about healed up.
Yeah, no, my wrist is 100% healed, but my leg is about 90. And then so after that, I was in bed for, I think it was 20 days, whatever it was. Straight antibiotics. Got it rechecked out. They put me on more meds. And yeah, it was pretty shit. And then I
gotta
couldn't,
tell you, though,
couldn't drink like
it's
carbonated liquid. because
Judging
it
by
would
the
fuck me
pictures
up.
that I'm seeing here, you need to up your fucking story and push the fact that you are not a fucking drug addict. Because the first thing I want to say when I see these pictures is IV fucking drug addict.
Oh yeah, dude, they're gnarly.
Start fucking shooting up in a different place. Stupid. Jesus.
Stupid.
Yeah, man. They're fucking crazy, man.
That's what it looks like, though. You know.
Man.
Yeah. And dude, it was like I didn't even take pictures of day one, like
Yeah.
quote unquote day one when I went into the doctor, but it was like just pus scab, like lifted. Like, oh, dude, it was fucking crazy.
It's a different kind of pain when it's when that pus that's coming out of your skin when you squeeze it out. A lot of people don't think about it. That shit was fucking sitting under your skin for a long time, and then think about that shit getting hot and heavy and abundant, and then like building up in mass. It is.
Besides that, being on the
fucking
leg
painful,
too.
dude.
Yeah.
Oh man,
All
it-
that
it-
fucking, the pressure of the blood just fucking builds
Yeah.
on the leg.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
So,
it gets so abundant. The mass. A lot of people don't think about this. The mass going backwards into the leg to the bone.
yeah,
And
I
when
have a
that-
backwards canal right now in the back of my calf. Like there's an indent from where all the infection was.
It softens your bone if it touches your bone. Is what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
I have a lot of skulls that I come across at Mountain Oddities, human skulls, and I see the effects of when your teeth get infected, when you have an infection of the tooth and shit. I didn't know this until I saw fucking actual dead people's fucking heads in his museum, how the effects of that decay, and it rots your jaw, dude. There's like when you see a human skull and you can see like holes where the roots are, that's because they had an infection, man. It rots your fucking skull. Careful.
Fuck that noise.
Yep, it gets wild, bro.
Yeah.
Shit.
But yeah. So if you get staph, go see the doctor. If you get
Man.
staph, waiting 2 weeks and going septic.
Yeah.
Almost dying.
I like that it's like kind of knowledge. Like you get staph infection, you better go to the
Yeah.
doctor.
Dude, well, he really has to say that. Come on, how many times, Bobby? How many times have you had, like, just in basic training? Think back when you had fucking infections on your feet and your hands.
I had cheese foot, bro.
Or where your sock lines were, where you fucking in your crotch,
Dude,
your
I had
fucking underline were, and you couldn't do anything about it. You had to keep going.
no, I had cheese foot one time. I was like, oh, my foot is cheese, and they were like, I'll bet, just fucking keep. You know
Yeah.
what? Take your boots off.
Yeah.
Let's hang out. Let's throw some shit on your feet. It's your cheese foot. That's trench foot.
If it goes for that
It,
one
like,
step
it-
further, you
it-
got staph, or you got
The bottom of my foot,
bursa.
dead ass. It looked like dead ass looked like cheese, and like there was like a hole, like a little Swiss hole kind of happening too, on it, and it just looked like this white, like thick old piece of cheese. And when you felt it, it felt like cheese. I was like, this
Yeah.
is fucked. So we threw a bunch of powder on it, and they just left me. They were like, all right, just hang out. I was like, fuck it.
And it's what
Trench
kind
foot.
of cheese?
Monterey Jack.
All right, I'm out here. Later, boys.
Right, man.
That's crazy.
How would a grandpa one up that? Oh, when I was in basic training, they killed me.
I died. Grandpa, you're dead. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah, I'm dead. Look at me.
I seen this thing. It's like, Dad, did you get shot in the army? He's like, no, I got shot in the leggy. It's like, God damn it. He's like, I swear to God, old man.
Norm Macdonald would always say that shit, fucking about his dad. In World War II, he's like, my dad, he said, he would say, he says, fuck Hitler.
He says to me, he says. All his jokes were like, I says to him, I says.
He would explain it to you too. I'm saying he says because that's the way he says it. You know what I mean? He would say he says. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
He called your wife a dirty dog. Called her a dirty dog. I said you dirty dog.
Here's my fucking favorite still, because I've been binge watching a lot of Norm Macdonald, and it's still, man, this one, it comes up like, I don't know, once every 2 hours if I just let autoplay go. But it's so I'm worried about my health, and so I go to the doctor there, and they're not very thorough. So I go to their Mayo Clinic, you know, the big one. Yeah, you heard of it? You heard of the Mayo Clinic? And I get an appointment for everything, every doctor, right? Yeah, so I'm gonna get a thorough examination. So I'm like, hey, I go, you know, I says, my stomach really hurts, and my butt really hurts, and my throat really hurts. You know, like you try to overplay it so the doctors get really thorough. You know, yeah. And so I'm like, the throat doctor, I'm like, oh gosh, I can barely breathe. It hurts day and night. And the doctor's like, oh, good Lord, let me check it out. And he looks, you know, get very thorough, you know. Well, then 2 years later, I try to get life insurance, and they won't give me any life insurance, you know. The guy says, well, you were at the doctor's a couple years ago, and you say I had rectal bleeding. And it was sore throat for 24 hours a day, so you're fucked, you know. So plan backfired. And that was it. That was the whole joke. But it's fucking the way he says it. It's fucking hilarious.
God, it was just the most dry humor ever.
Yeah.
It really was like his just delivery of it. It was just so.
I have a feeling
matter of fact. Everything about it was just matter of fact.
If it wasn't for David Letterman, I don't know how far Norm Macdonald really would have went. Because NBC and SNL, Saturday Night Live, tried to tear him apart. Fucking
David they did.
His life.
Yep. Well, he was funny, but he was too much for him. Just realized Jew jokes.
I loved they fired him from Weekend Update because of the gay jokes. The gay jokes were the best.
Oh, the gay jokes
thing though, man. That shit was hilarious. Not gay enough. Like with the Superman, he's like, yeah, DC Comics changed Superman's costume finally to a more slim-fitting outfit because the last one wasn't gay enough.
Man. Ugh.
They say the music industry is the #1 industry for gay people, including this guy that changed his name from Prince to a symbol to who I call now just the Fruit.
God.
Next year's concert tour is a good one, including Bruce Springsteen.
You've been listening to a lot of this
shit.
Yeah.
And the Fruit.
God. What the fuck are these? Why are they different symbols?
One's gay.
So someone put
One's Prince and the other one's gay.
Someone what?
Someone put someone put an emote in my chat, right? And it's Smashly one is Ashley Slurp or whatever. But in my Streamlabs chat bot, it's a completely different emote. I don't know what that is. It's a completely different like picture of something. It's interesting. I don't know where it comes from.
Yo no sé.
Yeah, that's really weird. Just noticed that.
Well, one's Prince and the other one's the artist formerly known as Prince.
Like a ghost fading away from all the food he doesn't eat.
Fucking hungry.
I'm so hungry.
I keep running across shit.
I
keep running across shit. I'm just like,
Sometimes I dream about cheese.
So you got a foot thing?
And wings.
Are you on some kind of
Cheesy
different
foot.
weird diet now?
Just
I mean,
love,
what's
me some
going on?
cheesy foot.
Are you on some fast? Oh, you're fasting.
I am also doing that, but it's just a diet.
Fasting for Yom Kippur.
What's the diet? Crossing your arms and being mad at food?
Yeah, pretty much. It's I don't know. It's like for breakfast you have like 2 boiled eggs and citrus fruit, salad for lunch, and that kind of shit. Just eating calories.
That diet. Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
You
it sucks.
cross your arms, be mad at food, have salad for dinner. Fuck that shit.
You had like a Bill Clinton kind of thing going on for a second there, Billy.
Oh, the voice.
What kind of diet, yo?
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
That sounds like a crazy diet. I don't want to do that.
Not bad. It's not bad.
Are you talking about salad for dinner? Yeah. I like trafficking little children.
I need to watch Band of Brothers again.
Yeah, I've been. Erica hasn't seen it yet. I think we're on episode. Yeah, well, we started watching it recently, so we're on
she liked it a
episode. I
bit,
think she got. Yeah, she wasn't liking the first episode, but I'm like, it's a good episode because it's all character development, obviously. But she didn't. I don't think she realized it was a 10-part series. I told her it was a 10-part series a couple times, but she probably thought it was a different show. So she figured, it was already like an hour or so. I told you it was a 10-part series,
Well,
and then
you gotta
because then when the episode was like over, you were like, oh, I thought this was like a movie.
It
that was
feels
just
like a
really
movie.
long.
Yeah.
Well, it is a movie that is 10 hours long.
Yeah.
Or like 10 and a half hours long. So yeah, I was like, oh no, it's episodes, but it's one whole thing. So
I gotta tell you, I'm super disappointed in American Horror Story, the new American. I gave it 4 episodes before I just gave up.
Oh yeah.
It is not American Horror Story anymore. They teased us with aliens. Like this one, this is gonna be the alien season. Yeah, it's fucking bullshit. Horse shit crap.
I haven't watched any. I only watched a few episodes of the Apocalypse one.
That's a pretty good one.
Are they on Netflix?
Hulu.
Yeah.
Did you watch the other one? Not the Band of Brothers. The other one. There's the second
Pacific.
one. The Pacific. That was good too.
Yeah. You ever seen Generation Kill?
I think so.
You watched Generation Kill. 2000. That's an invasion in Iraq.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm just a teenage dirtbag baby. Yeah, that's Pacific. There is the because what's his face? The kid from Jurassic Park is in it. So there is a meme. So like at the last.
The dude from iRobot, or not iRobot, from Robot is in there. That's where I first seen him.
Oh, the dude that plays fucking
The singer, Freddie Mercury. Or whatever.
Freddie Mercury.
Yeah, him. He was in there. He
Yeah,
looked
he's
fucked
in it.
up in there too. I was like, this dude's got the fuck.
His eyeballs are he just got them eyeballs.
Got
bro.
them eyeballs.
He
Yeah.
got them eyeballs, man.
You ever seen that movie about a homeless guy with that guy from Terminator in it?
Yeah, he goes. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. It's like
He's like rides a horse and has a sword and shit.
It's a crazy
Homeless guy with a sword.
What is that movie called?
What guy from Terminator? Which Terminator?
Coca-Cola. No, that's not right.
Which Terminator are you talking about?
The mostly guy from Terminator plays a homeless guy with long hair and a sword.
Are you talking about Conan?
Yeah, that's it.
Why'd you say a homeless guy?
Oh, I thought you were
Fucking
talking about
stop.
that other movie with that homeless guy that goes and kills like everybody and shit.
What
I
homeless
don't
guy
know what
goes
you're
kill
talking
It's a
about.
everybody?
weird movie. It was a weird
There's there's that movie Rampage where that one guy wasn't homeless, but he like just goes on a rampage and starts killing everyone in his town. You seen that one? It's got the dude from fuck, what's his? God damn it! I can't remember what the fuck is. Damn it! I'm trying to remember what movies he's in. But if you see his face, you'd be like, oh, I know, I've seen him in movies. He
plays a good thug. I know what you're talking about. It's a good movie.
He ends up just like he like goes. He decides he wants to like just shoot everything down because like the world needs to like change or something like that. And he like goes and like has a car bomb, like a fucking remote control van. He car bombs the fucking police station, and like so like there's no cops. There's like gonna be minimal cops out in the streets because it's a small town, and he just runs through the town in just this whole giant like suit of absolute armor and MP7s, and just
Yeah,
starts
pretty-
fucking
pretty
just
awful.
killing everybody.
It's really not a good movie for today's. I mean, it should be. I like the movies. There's 2 of them actually.
There's
And
3.
There's 3. Oh my
There's
God.
3. There's this because the second
I
one
like them, but they should be rated X.
dude, he dead ass just starts running through the fucking town and just shooting people. At some point, he is like standing there, and there's a chick just like, you know, in like this little corner by like at the door, but he's like on the sidewalk, and he's reloading his gun. And he's like, hey, and he's like, oh, crazy, isn't it? And he's like, reloads, like, all right, and he just blasts her real quick and just keeps running. And he runs down to the bank. He runs down to the bank, and like, I think he doesn't kill anyone at first. And he's like telling him to get like the money out or get in the thing. And this one dude decides to get up and like tackle him. And he tackles him and shit like that. He's on the ground. Dude pulls out the the fucking that knife, that little fucking raptor claw knife. Fucking pulls that bitch out, fucking just like slices him, and dude's just on the ground bleeding out, and he's like, I told you guys not to be a hero, and fucking kills
it's
him.
bad. It's not a good. It's not. I mean, the message is terrible, but it's a good movie.
That was a great fucking movie.
The message is pure shit.
What's it called?
Rampage.
Rampage.
The picture will be a guy in like what looks like a paintball mask and stuff like that, and 2 MP7s in his hands.
Wait, was that the one based on the video game with the?
No, that's a different one.
No. That's Ramp. Yeah.
Oh, I found.
I was literally about to say that's a different Rampage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Rampage is the one where they turn into giant things.
Oh,
based on the
there's
video
Capital Punishment, and then the other.
Oh, Capital Punishment's the third one. The first one is just
found them.
Rampage, I think, and then there's the second
Oh,
Rampage.
2009.
Yeah. I seen that. I think that was back when
It's
Netflix.
It's only not even 2 gigs.
Dude, it was it came out when you were still able to do watch parties on Netflix on the Xbox with your friends. So you can roll up Netflix. If your other friends had Netflix, you can get your little characters in a movie theater, or obviously just like full screen it. But you all hang out in an Xbox party chat and watch the movie at the same time.
And then did the next one come out in 2014?
I think so. What's the name of the next one? Because the second one he goes to a.
You can still do it here.
Yeah, the second one he goes into a news station and does a whole broadcast there, and then the third
How
one.
does he not die in the first one?
Because he's got so much body armor. You got to watch it because he ends up framing.
That's so
his
funny.
friend.
They suppressed that movie with the Rock's Rampage.
They do, yeah.
Well, that's newer and it's more well known. You'd have to
Alright.
you'd have to like specifically look
I
up
got
Rampage.
the first one.
Yeah. Let me double check.
The only other one I see is the Capital Punishment.
I swear there was 2 of them, either 3 of them. I thought. Rampage 2009. Let's see here. Brendan Fletcher. He's in a few fucking movies.
What up, Born a Fan? Born a Fan? Is that how you say it? 420. How you doing, man?
Yeah, I think he was in Bully too. Remember Bully?
Yeah. Okay. Here. Oh, it is Capital Punishment, and then it's President Down is the third one. I think I don't think
I
I
don't see the
I feel like
third
I've
one.
seen the third one. Yeah, It's Rampage President Down. Yeah.
I got the sequel, Rampage Capital Punishment.
Yeah, I got that one right now.
Yeah. I need these movies. I need to watch these movies like now.
I got them now.
But they're, I mean, really, I mean, come on, like back up and look at these things. They're terrible movies. It's about a guy doing school shootings, practically, more or less. It's like, fuck, man.
We could do
Quite
we could do a Discord.
Discord watcher.
Yeah.
Oh wait, is it included with Prime? I think it's included with Prime.
I'm back on
is it?
Discord.
I just
by the way.
downloaded it.
Oh, I think I can. If it's included with Prime, I could watch party this thing.
You hear me? My Discord ban has been lifted. I'm
Is
back.
it? You're back on
Yeah.
Discord.
Alcoholic beverage?
You like alcoholic beverage?
Sure.
Rum and coke?
Sure, why not? That's all we have.
Or we
Ramen.
could do
Oh,
it here.
rum and coke too, and make me a sandwich.
Oh, it is
Then
included.
I'd
It
have
says
to make the
included with
margaritas. Unless you wanna
Rampage
make
is
them.
included with your Prime membership.
How do they come out fucky? I didn't.
What? She can't make
Wait,
it.
The last time you made them were good.
You,
The time
you
before
worked
you made
for
them were
Amazon
we
Ghost.
overpoured.
What'd you say?
You worked for Amazon Ghost, and they still
I just
don't
put
give
out
you
the,
fucking full
I don't
Prime
work for
membership.
Amazon.
Oh, we don't have
It doesn't work for Amazon.
You don't get your premium membership.
you poured
I don't, I don't work
you
for
work for
Amazon.
Amazon.
I just
No, I quit a long time ago.
Oh, you dumbass.
margaritas. If not, then I'll just.
Hey, I wonder if that security job for Tesla is paying relocation expenses to Texas.
There is a President is Down one.
Yeah, President's Down. That's
So
a good one.
Rampage is 2011. It shows on here, and then
Yeah.
Then 2014 is Capital Punishment, and then President is Down. They're all on Prime.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. I can totally watch part of this on my stream. I wish I had my viewers again so I can watch this absolute masterpiece with more people.
Still right here.
Good.
I'm fucking streaming it here.
Well, I didn't mean fucking stream it to the other people. You could close the stream. You could stay.
Oh yeah.
Still
yeah.
stay
I don't
here.
know. I don't think it would work here.
It wouldn't work too good. If we were to hop on Discord, it'd look pretty.
Yeah,
alright.
Discord would probably do good.
Are you able to do 720 in Discord?
So what? 720?
Yeah, you can do 720.
Yeah, I used to have
That's how-
1080
I
on
was
my
streaming the-
Discord.
I was
Yeah, that's
streaming
right.
some-
Because
'Cause I was paying
you
for,
had-
I was paying turbo.
turbo or boost or whatever that shit
Yeah,
is.
I used to have turbo, so I had 1080 because I would stream the bare knuckle fights on my Discord.
Turbo Booza.
Dude, I've been looking at these. I've been looking at those Hennessy fucking trucks. You seen them? They got the.
Yeah, it's still on YouTube. I just stream
got-
it to multiple platforms now, so it gets streamed all at once to Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, and Troviolo, whatever the fuck that other
That's
one is.
the splitter website. Trolio or something. Trolio.
Yeah, it goes. So it streams to all of them at the same time. So if you go to YouTube or Facebook, it's all live right now.
Yo, that Hennessy company, they'll take a fucking Ford Raptor, and they call it, they set that thing up, call it the Velociraptor. It's got like twin turbos in that bitch, 1,000
Holy
horsepower
shit.
fucking engine. It's just, dude, I was
Hennessy's
watching.
been around for a while.
What's up?
Hennessy's been around for a while.
Yeah, they have. I was watching, and it's funny because I looked up the truck last night, and Donut Media the same day posted a video on. They said Hennessy needs to chill, and then it was all the different manufacturers that are the people that make that upgrade vehicles. There's like
Yep.
a fucking 2,000 horsepower fucking car. I can't remember what it
Damn,
was.
That's
2,000
insane, dude.
horsepower.
Imagine trying to drive a car like that. That's
He just was just screaming because he just kept going up after 1,000. There was 1,000 fucking horsepower, fucking 1175, fucking 1,500. Then he just went all the way up to 2K. I was like, what the fuck?
I imagine a 2,000 horsepower car would be like driving a 300 horsepower bike.
probably yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, you're right.
Dude, we just twin turbo this.
Who has
Raptor.
Kenny? But Kenny barely drives his bike.
Man,
Yeah, there you go, man. There you go.
I would ask Kenny.
But Kenny's not here. Why is Kenny not here?
Kenny gets to 70 miles an hour and he
Oh,
slows
Kenny
down.
left.
But by the
Bro,
time
we
he
were
gets to
gonna
70,
go
he's already
last
left.
week. We were gonna go riding. Remember, he was like, "Hey, let's go riding," and I was like, "Whatever." So this motherfucker made it to Carlsbad, and then he was like, "Fuck this." He was so drunk the night before with a hangover. He fucking said, "Fuck this," and he turned around. He called me. He's like, "I'm not coming, man." He's like, "I keep trying to fight through it, but it ain't working." He just made a face for making a drink. She must have made a shit ass drink.
Oh shit! I just
Imagine-
googled for the fun of it. I just
imagine
googled
the
where is
sandwiches.
Kenny?
You wanna
And it said he's dead.
A guy that just shoots up his whole hometown. Sweet.
Not
And he
imagine the
said,
sandwiches
"Sure."
she makes.
Yeah. I just need someone to watch that movie with. I need to see someone's face while I watch this movie.
That was like I tried it when I was telling my wife about Dexter the first time. I'm like, "Babe, you want to watch this show? It's about a fucking cop, but he's not a cop. He's a forensic expert, but he does blood spatter and he murders people and he cuts them into little pieces and shit." She was like,
Jesus.
"What?" And she was like, "What?"
You know what a good movie to watch somebody with is? John Wick. Because you get to watch them fall in love with that dog.
John Wick was dope.
And then for the rest of the movie, they're just like, yeah, kill those motherfuckers. Kill them all.
my wife and my daughter, they're not big into action movies like that, but I was like, no, it's a good one. So we watched the first one. They're like, is there more? I was like, yeah, there's more. Oh, there's more.
Bro, I fucking purchased all three of them.
Yeah, they're fucking good, dude.
Shit, yeah, they're good.
I'm still
They
waiting
love
for the
those
fourth one.
movies.
Dude, Goes, how you feeling about that new Dexter season coming out?
When's it supposed to come out? I mean, we'll see how it goes. I started watching the old ones again.
Yeah,
I was,
it's not
and I was
promising.
like,
I've never seen the show. I think I've seen a clip of it, a little bit of it
You've
one
seen the
time.
show?
The original,
I've
the
never
original
watched it.
seasons are fucking
hell yeah,
fantastic.
dude! I went back and started watching them again. I was like, God damn, this show was so good.
I think Erica, you seen Dexter? Yeah. Yeah, so she's seen it. I just
Dexter is
The
so
original
good.
show gave you a release of aggression toward your boss and people in the outside world. That's what I loved about it.
You know what gave me a release of aggression? Rampage.
You know what I just finished
Oh,
watching?
you mean the one with that movie with the gorilla?
With the giant gorilla,
With the
from
gorilla?
The Rock?
Yeah, The
Yes.
Rock.
I mean,
And
oh
he
wait,
slaughters
the
everybody.
giant gorilla? You mean The Rock? Yeah, and then there was an ape in it.
Yeah, that's racist.
The Rock's a silverback. Have you seen that, man?
I just finished watching Pinky Blinders again, like the whole thing. That shit was so good.
I started the series. I think I maybe didn't finish the first episode, but
It's so
I think it was
good.
just. I think was I dying of COVID at the time? I don't remember.
Oh, you should go back and watch it. This shit is so
I
good.
know I've been meaning to like sit down and actually watch it, but I got only so little time.
And then you die.
Yeah, see, I spent my Friday night sitting here instead of watching.
That's your fault.
That is my fault. I was like, I could play video games, and I'm like, no, I'll just come in here and talk about staph infection.
Look at
lot
fucking holes in
lizards.
people's legs.
Look at fucking holes.
Lot lizards and movies. And the conversation is gonna go everywhere here.
I love
That's
it.
for sure.
It got real quiet for a second too. I was like, it's getting quiet. We're all about to be like, I guess we'll peace out for the night. And I'm like, we're gonna say something random right now. I know it.
It happens. We have peaks and valleys.
Man.
I do want to watch that.
There's
movie
a
now. I
valley.
mentioned it.
A ghost.
I still haven't finished watching that Korean one. I got through like this second episode.
Oh, the Kingdom.
No.
No, the game.
Yeah, the
Squid
game
Games?
one. Squid Games. Yeah.
Have you seen the Kingdom? You haven't seen Kingdom?
What is that?
So it's Korea. It's feudal Korea. Zombie things. You had a hard time watching it?
Oh
No,
wait,
you had a hard time
is that
watching
the
it.
movie? Is that the one? Is that the movie?
No, no. That's Train to Busan. But Kingdom is a 2-season series.
Wait, is this the one where there's a kid in an apartment complex?
No.
And he's talking to the girl on the other apartment
No.
complex?
This is feudal era
Oh, I
Korea.
haven't seen
This
that.
is like
there Korean
Dark
bitches
Ages.
in
Dark Ages Korea. It's Korea when they were sword fighting the Japanese era, basically.
Oh, okay. But there's
Yeah, yeah,
zombies.
yeah. So feudal Korea. Yeah. So something happens and people get brought back to life. It's pretty good.
Verse asks, does Kingdom have English audio?
Yeah. It's got and it's pretty good.
Is it
done.
on
It's not
Netflix?
bad. It's on Netflix.
Does it
I
have
started,
hot
you know what?
munitions?
I started getting like movies from recommended from different countries. Like I saw this superhero movie. I was like, oh, this is gonna be cool. And it's fucking from Russia. It's like if you put it in English, it's Russian. It's all in Russia.
Yeah.
But it's like a superhero movie. And I was like getting into it. I was like, what this fuck? I was like, all right, I guess Russia has their own Hollywood.
The Korea. So I'm not one of those guys that's like, you gotta wait till episode 3 and it gets really good. I like when there's development. So there is development in the first fucking episode.
Wait,
You figure out
build
who the
up.
fuck
Yeah.
figure out who your characters are, kind of hinting at what the fuck's going on, and then that's just how it is. Just because
Man, I wish I wasn't boycotting Netflix.
I'm boycotting Netflix, but you know, someone's paying for it. I guess I'll watch it. It's not me.
Oh, it's not my money. I
Netflix.
guess.
I'm not the one paying for it. I mean,
I'm boycotting Netflix until they come out with season 3 of Altered Carbon.
Ooh, I can't wait till that one comes out too. Yeah.
No, they canceled it.
yeah,
What?
yeah.
Yeah, there.
Why
is
would
gonna
you
be no
cancel
season
that
3.
show? It's so
Right?
good.
All right, so they can't fucking. You know which other show I was actually watching or not watching, but I finished.
What?
The Punisher on Netflix. That one's actually pretty good.
I love the Punisher with fucking Jonathan Bernthal, and he's like, oh, and
Yeah.
he's just like fucking, oh.
Why they cancel it though?
They didn't cancel it. Oh well, so
They did cancel it.
no. So because
He was just on
they're
Hot Ones.
bringing, because of Disney with Hulu and Disney with Disney Plus, they're basically not doing any of their shows on Netflix anymore.
Mm.
And they're gonna wait. They gotta wait a certain amount of time, and then they're gonna put them
Marvel
onto.
canceled all their contracts with Netflix.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
so they
they
have Disney Plus, right?
So there's still a thing there that they'll bring back Jonathan Bernthal as the Punisher, but they gotta do something
He was
before
just-
all that so they can have it on
He
there.
was just on Hot Ones, right?
Man, we need
Oh, yeah,
we need to kill Mickey Mouse.
Well,
He's fucking everything up.
That's happening. Supposedly, Daredevil may show up in the next Spider-Man movie.
You think it's gonna be the dude in the fucking series though?
Yeah, it's gonna be
Oh.
the same dude in the series.
Please, I need that Punisher Spider-Man fucking combo.
So
I need,
if they bring, because they want to bring all of them in.
Yeah.
Because there was like the Punisher and Daredevil and Jessica Jones,
Luke
and
Cage.
and
What was it? The fucking the blonde guy, the rich blonde
Iron
kid. that-
Fist, Golden
Iron Fist. I liked Iron Fist. Not a lot of people liked Iron
I
Fist.
liked it.
You did too, but it was the
It
weaker.
was a little
of it.
weird though.
It was.
Some of the
weaker
acting
ones.
was
I
kind of
enjoyed it.
weak on there.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
oh, that was the problem. I liked it. I liked it, but some of the actors, I was like, man, this kind of makes it feel like
Yeah.
cheaply made or something.
But Jessica Jones was a fucking badass, and she was hot.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, they're all supposed to be making their way into the MCU in
Oh,
this
thank
thing.
God. You know what I'm hyped for that they didn't announce because it's probably gonna. I guess it's gonna happen probably in 2024, 2025. Blade.
Yeah,
I
Another
am so
Blade?
excited for Blade. Yeah.
I
it's
thought
gonna-
Blade was scheduled for
fuck
next
it up.
year. I thought
No,
Blade was already in post production.
I don't know. No,
I
it's
can't
not. It's
fucking
not
wait
because
for it.
they
Top Gun.
announced. Top Gun's gonna be what's up.
Fuck Top Gun. The original Top Gun was
I
stupid.
can't. Fuck.
I thought
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought R. Kelly was in prison.
He is in
He
prison.
is.
He just got fucking.
How can he film any more Blade movies then?
What?
No, what? No.
Oh, you're
mixing-
talking about
Wesley
you're-
Snipes.
Wesley
Wesley
Snipes.
Snipes. God dang it.
And he.
Was that
I don't know
was
if
that
you're
a-
joking.
Was that a they all look alike joke here or what's going on?
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
Blade set to be released in October of 2023.
Oh, they didn't announce it during their. They had the whole
Who's the
video thing
actor?
where it was like all the.
Yeah, they did. They had a big thing where they were.
No, they
bringing
announced that
out-
they were gonna make Blade, but in their they did a video that showed it was like, you know, this movie on this in this date, this movie this date, this movie in this month of the year or this whatever. Like the last one they showed
Apparently,
was.
they accidentally tweeted it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. See the last because the last
yeah,
one they
Blade
showed
came out in
was
2002. Fuck.
the last one they showed was Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, which is supposed to be in October of 2023, I believe.
Right. The guy playing it is Mahershala Ali.
He's pretty tall, and he even posted on his Instagram like a pic when they announced that he's gonna be Blade. He posted on his Instagram a picture of Wesley Snipes as Blade, and you know did a whole little thing
Oh,
about
he'll
it. He
fit-
said like
yeah, he'll fit good.
he'll do it. He'll
Yeah,
he'll
he's
run
a
it.
good actor.
No, what about
The
fucking
only
Metal Gear?
thing about Wesley Snipes is he never fought Joe Rogan. That would have been good to watch.
Motherfucker. what is it? What do you?
Yeah.
Joe Rogan would have fucked him up.
What was it? What was it when Blade gets shot by those the security cops in the hospital? The first one, or is it you go motherfucker? You out your damn mind?
That was a
love
good
Blade.
movie. Yeah, Blade was good.
Blade 2. I swear recently people were talking about Blade somewhere, and they tried to say like Blade 2 was terrible, and I'm like, what
I
the
thought they
fuck?
were all good.
Blade 2 was great. Trinity, I can understand Trinity more, but Blade 2 was fucking sick. That shit was what's up, man.
Just try not to. Don't watch them again too often.
Yeah, it kind
I
of
watch
ruined
them,
it.
I watch them every time they're on Sci-Fi. That's how hardcore
They
the Blade fans,
don't.
man.
They don't
You guys
hold
know.
up too well.
They
over
hold up
time.
very well.
You ever like I'll watch something somewhere and then there's commercials and I'm like, oh yeah, people have to watch commercials and shit. I haven't had TV in so long. Like
Blade Trinity, I have to watch uncensored. That's like I can watch the other ones censored still and be all right. But like Blade Trinity, because of all the swearing and the
why
my name is fuck
Oh.
you.
why is he standing so close to the goddamn TV?
Because that boy wants to go
What
blind.
are you
Tell him not to get too close. He'll get
doing?
sunburned.
The TV is so big and you're fucking sitting right next to it.
Tell him them UV rays are about to burn him up right now.
His little ginger ass will catch fire. Get him back away from that TV.
Oh my god. You don't need to be that close to TV.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yo, this is like, dude, you're talking about my kids.
You gotta check that kid's eyeball. They gotta check that kid's eyeballs right now, man. That man is that close. You better see if that boy blind.
Right?
Yep.
He be sitting on the couch like, yo, Dad, the screen too blurry.
You better check him for some skin cancer, too.
Damn.
I'll tell you what's going to be badass is they're also talking about crossing over Deadpool and Venom.
Oh, that would be good.
That would be fucking hilarious.
Well, that's how fucking Venom kind of was made, because at least in the original stories, Venom took over Deadpool first.
The source material.
Venom took over Deadpool first?
Yeah, before taking over Spider-Man.
I need Spider-Man and Blade and the Punisher. The Spider-Man and Blade, we're gonna fight Dracula. That's what's up. That's source material right there. Is that when they meet, they meet to fight Dracula, vampires. And Spider-Man's like, what the hell? Like, vampires are real, and he's like, yeah, kid, they real. Motherfucker.
Are you out your damn mind?
You out your damn mind. If you watch Blade, and you watch the remastered, the digitally enhanced version, the widescreen version of it, so like it actually gives you like the actual widescreen, you'll see when they jump to the other they jump out that window and he jumps over there and they start running and they're getting shot at, you can see homeboy, one of the guys that does the effects with the end of the paintball gun that he's shooting at the ground. You can see the fucking barrel of the paintball gun in his hand. It's like pep, pep, pep. And it really looks like he's pressed up against the wall and like really trying to stay completely out of the shot. So if you watch it on TV, you won't see him. But if you watch it where you got the full on letterbox widescreen, you'll see his ass just shooting the ground.
Man, if they ever spent the money and took the time to do it, the next big movie franchise would be Lobo.
I haven't heard that in a long time.
DC Comics, Lobo, he's a fucking bounty hunter that travels the universe just arresting bad.
Doesn't he kill him?
Yeah, but DC's got to learn how to make good fucking movies first.
Yeah, for real. That's a fucking that's a gimme right there. Lobo, the Universal Bounty Hunter. That's a fucking.
But that's the thing. Fucking DC makes great animation movies, but not great live action movies.
Because their animation fucking studios are great. That's all it is.
Well, no,
that's literally the opposite with fucking Marvel.
They won't bring somebody in other than fucking Zack Snyder, and Zack Snyder wants to make everything into 300, and it's like, dude,
he wants it to be. He's like, it's art.
Yeah,
it's art. He's like, no.
He's like Christian Bale going, I'm Batman. It's not. Christian Bale is a terrible Batman.
You would give the detonator to just a regular person.
Yeah.
Fucking Batman.
Fuck.
No, but the question is, what do you think of so they're actually working on making Metal Gear Solid movie now.
Metal Gear.
Really? That'll be interesting.
Oh, it depends on who they get to play Solid Snake.
Yeah, they got someone to play Solid Snake already.
You Punisher to play fucking Solid Snake. He would make a fucking what's his name?
Yeah, if they got John Bernthal to play fucking
Yeah, he'd make a good Solid Snake.
Yeah.
You think?
I think he would. He's got the head shape and like.
But I think
they got
Solid, who Solid Snake is personality wise, and who I don't think Jonathan Bernthal would be perfect for that.
Dude,
He's perfect.
I remember the first game. I had fucking blisters on my finger from when there was that one area where like he's getting electrocuted or something like that. And you got like the fucking button. I had blisters on my fucking finger trying to beat that thing.
Dude, I bought I didn't buy one. I downloaded an emulator on this PC so I could play Metal Gear for the first fucking time, and I was playing. I haven't finished it yet, but I fucking thoroughly enjoyed that shit. I gotta run all the way back to like the beginning so I can get the sniper rifle, because I got the sniper shooting at me right now.
Oh, Sniper Wolf.
Yeah, I got Sniper Wolf shooting at me right now. So I was like, but yeah, I fought fucking Psycho Mantis, and my controller doesn't vibrate. It was really funny because I've never seen it, and I see what he's doing. I'm like, oh, that would have been sick as fuck as a kid. My fucking controller was fucking vibrating left and right, shit.
Okay, you know what you're supposed to do with Psycho Mantis one?
Yeah. I already knew what to do with Psycho Mantis because of all the memes and shit and everything I've read on it. But I just had to. What I ended up having to do though was, I had to play with my keyboard because I was playing with my fucking controller, and the keyboard acted like a player 2 controller basically. So at some point I'm like, how the fuck am I supposed to do this? And then I was like, and then at some, you know, you go and I was like trying to figure this shit out. Like, how can I, as a person on an emulator, do this? And then I looked it up real quick, and someone goes, use your keyboard. They're like, it's the dumbest shit. You don't even think about it. Use your fucking keyboard. And then as soon as I started using my keyboard, I was like, oh my dumbass, and I was like able to fucking fight them.
Man, you did the fucking completely different way.
Well, no, because you would have to unplug your controller and then plug it into the second port or your memory card. Yeah, because you would
on the PlayStation, yes, but not on the emulator.
In the emulator, I would just end up playing. I would basically, instead of having to unplug the controller and plug it in, since I couldn't do that, I would use my keyboard because the keyboard was controller number 2 technically.
Yeah, that's where you fucked up.
How did I fuck up?
You go back into controls, disable control 1, and remap your control to control 2.
Why? Why would I go through all that hassle when I could just put my controller down and use my keyboard?
That's the way I did. I'm like, fuck that shit.
I see. Oh, you couldn't play Metal Gear with a keyboard?
Fuck no.
That wasn't that hard.
Bitch, I'd rather play the game.
Did you guys ever finish Cyberpunk?
I never played Cyberpunk.
I bought it and then I played it and then I never even finished it.
Your money.
I did.
All I hear is
there was supposed to be a multiplayer for Cyberpunk that was similar to Grand Theft Auto, and they haven't released it yet.
They're not gonna release it.
Yeah, that game's done.
That game's done.
All right. What are you yelling?
Shut the fuck up.
That's all I fucking hear.
Yeah, they're gonna play Oscar Isaac as Snake.
Why can't you play this on a keyboard, you little bitch?
Man.
Fuck off, dog.
There's the guy that can't take off his fucking danger sticker on his bike.
Do you even have a bike, motherfucker?
You used to, motherfucker.
Used to?
Yeah, so shut your mouth.
He's the guy at the gas. He's the guy at the gas station. You know. Oh, I used
The only
to
thing
ride.
you fucking got is the fucking safety stickers off your old bike, mate. That's the only thing you got.
Bitch, I never had safety stickers.
Safety sticker.
Sure.
What the fuck is a safety sticker?
Yeah, Americans don't have that stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
I don't know. It's
When you buy a
whatever
new bike.
planet. It's whatever planet that aluminum comes from.
Aluminum.
Makes my fucking brain hurt even
Shit,
saying
the only
that.
stickers we had was fucking Prop 65.
Prop 65.
Fuck everywhere.
Motorcycles may cause cancer in the state of California.
Yeah.
But nowhere else do they cause cancer. Only
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 California.
in California.
California. The governor of California.
We should try to watch. We should do like a Discord
This is how
thing
cooked
where we watch like
Californians are.
shitty movies, like really
Where's
bad movies.
They
Hell yeah, I got a bunch of them.
Oh, so you want to watch fucking Super Mario Bros?
No,
Oh,
no.
dude, that's an
That's pretty
amazing
bad.
film. That film should have won an Oscar.
Can we do Buckaroo Banzai and his adventures across the
See?
8th dimension?
Exactly,
What the
shit
heck?
like that. Shit like
That
that.
movie was awesome. I don't know what's wrong with you.
How about Zombievers?
Zombievers.
Zombie.
Velocipaster. Yo, Velocipaster. He's a pastor who discovers from a hooker that he has the ability to turn into a velociraptor.
Are you serious? Is that a real movie?
Deadass. That's on Amazon.
Oh my god.
The Velocipaster.
The Zombie Strippers is a good one.
Zombie strippers. Oh my god.
Faster
that movie came
Pussycat
out.
Kill Kill. We could watch that.
There's Rednecks. Oh, here's a good one. Horror Boobs.
Yo. Yo, Toxic Avenger.
Oh yeah, the trauma films, all of them.
Oh yeah. Horror Boobs is a trauma film, and it's a compilation of all the boobs in cinema. You'd love
Nice. Interesting. As we sip wine. We wear suits and sip wine while we watch it.
That's
Yes.
good. So yeah, we'll watch it on Discord, and then we'll on here we just stream our reaction and our conversation as we
And we
watch
talk
it.
about it.
As we talk about it.
As
in-
just riff.
in fucking with wine or pinkies up and suits.
Yes.
Yes.
Right.
I do
Those
believe.
movies did not do well in that genre of
Yeah,
film in the
no.
year it was released. It was not good.
I see the
They
style
needed
of
to be
boobs
more
in the
elongated.
in the 1960s was quite different than the style of boobs in
Yeah.
1950s.
The chemical makeup
Absolutely.
of the implants of that
1972
time frame.
elongated boobs.
But just put
Yeah.
fucking
Elongated.
food coloring. I'll put
I
food coloring
concur.
on 7
I
nipples.
concur.
Elongated.
Yes, they need to be elongated. I was much more attached to Braille boobs in 1989 than I was Silver Dollar.
Bro, that would be.
You know,
IMDb even has a list of the top 100 worst horror movies.
You know, in some women's breasts, like if you're blind, you can read the breasts. They say words just by rubbing them.
Ugh.
The little bumps around the nipples, those little fucking ducts, the little milk things. You can, if you know how to read Braille, you could like say like, oh, this one says tapioca.
Oh my god, bro.
The micro nipples.
Braille nipples.
Braille nipples.
I don't know where that came from, but that's fucking hilarious. Shit.
Well, I have nipples. Could they read mine?
Could you read mine?
Yes, a blind man could read your bumpy nipples.
I want a blind woman to read my bumpy nipples.
You ever
Okay.
seen Date Night or Date Movie? Date Movie. It was one of those like scary movie Date Movie. And
Kinda like I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Eddie Griffin is playing like what's it called? Robert De Niro's character from Meet the Fockers or Meet the Parents. And the dude, he goes, I got nipples. Can you milk me? And then he,
Yeah,
like,
I
lifts his
remember
skirt,
that.
and he's got a row of nipples.
I got milk. I got nipples. Can you milk me, Greg?
I got milk. Can you nipple me?
That movie was that was a pretty funny movie. That was a good one. That was I think that one came out. That was before they did Meet the Spartans, I think.
Those movies depress me anymore because that was like Meet the Fockers was and Meet the Parents and all that shit. That was right before De Niro got fucking old. Like real fucking old.
Like old and cranky? Like
Yeah, like too old to be on screen to where they fucking CG his face to make the movie The Irishman. Fucking old.
The Irishman, yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. He didn't really do any
so like Clint Eastwood old.
Yeah.
Clint Eastwood stay old though, and just be old in all his movies.
I mean, like De Niro was like, yeah, sure, put CG over my face. I don't care. I'm fucking 90. And
You
they
think I
did
give a
it.
fuck? Huh? You think I give a fuck? CGI me.
And meanwhile, you got fucking Eastwood over here. It's like, I'm good. I can make the film.
I keep making these films until I die. He lives to be like 150 and just stays old and decrepit.
Right.
By that
What's
point,
my
he's
line? No, the line is, I love you. Okay. Perfect.
Gran Torino was a masterpiece.
I liked it.
Oh, yeah, that was right before he got, right before
What
his
are you
90s, so-
spooks doing here?
Was spooks. That man, the amount of fucking slurs in that movie. You Irish prick.
What's the acceptable word? Faggot?
Oh. Hey, I like in the mule where he's like, he's like, I enjoy helping out. Was it Negro families? And they're like, we don't say that anymore. It's like, oh, they like colored, black people, like people. Right, because the
What's the problem?
He
Black
goes.
people are my $1 million baby.
He hears the what is it, the motorcycle, and he like knows what's wrong with the motorcycle, and he says like fella or whatever, and the chick stands up and he's like who are you calling fella? And he's like, oh, I'm sorry. And she's like we're dykes on bikes. And then he tells her, it's like, oh, okay, and he like walks away. He's like she's like, do you think it's that? And he's like, oh, it's definitely that. And he's like, see you later, dykes. That was a good movie. I thought it was good. I thought the Mule was a pretty good movie.
Oh, Gran Torino's fucking awesome.
Gran Torino's great. The Mule's good. I think mainly because it's like.
Oh, I haven't seen Mule yet.
No, it's based on an actual person. It's the actual dude's story, so
Cool.
it's pretty good. If you look at it at that point, it's pretty good. It's just some old man that ends up just accidentally fucking getting himself into smuggling cocaine, and then just keeps smuggling cocaine.
Yeah, I remember it coming out. I just totally fucking spaced watching it, man. I forgot about it.
Yeah, it's
No,
not
I
bad.
think
I'm
you
an
know what
Eastwood
Ghost-
fan, but
You know what Ghost wants?
chicken things suck.
Food.
Like that. He wants to
So
play
is that what-
Satisfactory.
Let's play Satisfactory. What the fuck? Of all the
I want
games.
bed, dude. I want bed real bad right now. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna last. I
What,
got
bed?
the
Go to bed. 10. That's what, midnight.
Oh,
12:30. 1:30.
it's 1:30 here, 1:30 a.m. But it's fall here, right? And all the leaves are falling, and it's
The
constantly
weather.
drizzling outside.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I
It was
got
raining
this
here
one
today.
I got this one cot bed next to this picture window at the top floor. You can just open up the window, and it just blows on you all night, man. It's fucking wet, fucking wind while you're
Ugh.
sleeping. I love it, man. It reminds me of camping. Okay, I sleep hot. Like I'll fucking
Yeah.
wake up in cold sweats all the time. So like
That's-
doing that in the fall, man,
Yeah.
I'll just sleep like a baby all night long.
I mean, they are all
Man.
new. It's my gift.
Ah, dude, I really want to watch that fucking movie. Oh my god, what's happening? Is Arma happening
You know,
today?
a great movie to watch there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Friction.
X Trek 2.
Bring your guy a cake real quick.
Oh, they're gonna fucking remake Super Mario Bros. Movie again.
You fuck.
Yeah.
Billy's gonna be Super Mario.
And to train me how to eat when I'm supposed to.
Yeah. Man, yeah, Chris Pratt as Mario.
like, it's
fucking-
me,
Yeah, Chris
Mario.
Pratt, Mario.
Chris Pratt, yeah, Chris Pratt
Yeah.
as Mario.
It's Wario.
Seth Rogen is gonna be Donkey Kong.
Fucking all the tables.
Hey, Bowser, come smoke this joint.
Hold on, let me smoke this joint before I throw this barrel.
Who's Bowser? I forgot who's Bowser. Let me
Danny DeVito, isn't it?
No, it's Super Mario movie
Mia
What
Khalifa.
is it?
cast.
Danny DeVito's a piece of shit.
Super Mario movie. They announced it on like the. Jack Black is gonna be Bowser.
Oh yeah.
Charlie Day is gonna be Luigi. Keegan Michael Key's Toad. Fred Armisen as Cranky Kong. Fred Armisen's the guy that plays the Italian dude in Euro Trip. Scusi.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Starring Fred
I literally
Armisen.
just watched that movie like about a week ago.
Charles Martin, the actual voice of fucking Mario and other characters is gonna be in it too. I don't know what he's gonna do. Just I guess voices of just like the random characters in the background.
Fucking.
Verse wants to know
Sebastian-
what your Danny DeVito story is. Billy. Verse wants to know what your Danny DeVito story is.
Oh, he wouldn't be asking if he didn't already know it.
I don't know it.
What?
I didn't even know there was a Danny DeVito story.
Or
Yeah,
David.
I'm-
What, yeah.
Danny DeVito's an acquaintance of mine by accident. He has no idea who I am, but I remember his fucking little short fiddly pot belly fucking prick ass real well.
Billy, are there any like celebrities that you like?
They said-
Yeah, sure. Yeah, there
Or
are.
you haven't.
Robert
fucking-
De Niro, duh.
that-
But you know, if I like them, then they didn't, they didn't stick around at this big impression in me, and that they didn't give me a story to tell.
Yeah, right.
You know.
You
But
haven't
Danny
been?
DeVito, I've been in different things my whole life, but skydiving was like a 10-year stretch, and part of skydiving is doing wind tunnels, vertical wind tunnels, which teaches you how to body fly, so you don't have to spend as much money at the drop zone learning that,
Yeah.
right? So you learn how to fly in the wind tunnel. Well, I was working in Vegas's wind tunnel at the time, which is on Convention Center Drive. At the time, was right across from the Stardust. I have no idea what's there now. Stardust is gone.
Yeah, it's gone.
But at the time, it was right across from Stardust, and the tunnel's still in the same place, right next to the Convention Center, right at the beginning of the strip. And I was, you know, doing my regular day in there, you know, getting fucking high on the roof, come down into the lobby, and there's fucking Danny DeVito, man, with he's talking to my manager, and he's got like 2 bodyguards there, and there's this big black limo outside. They're all in suits and shit, gambling, I would think, you know. And he's arguing with my manager about his weight, because in order for a wind tunnel that goes anything under 200 miles an hour to lift you up, you have to be over 4 foot tall and under 300 pounds. Well, this motherfucker didn't meet that criteria. He's like fucking 3'6" or some shit and 300 pounds. He's like a ball standing there in a 3-piece suit.
Like a ball.
He's like a ball standing there, and he's all arguing and shit. So I stepped in, and I was at the time I was like all strung out on acid and shit. So of course I thought I could speak Italian, because this motherfucker is only speaking Italian to our receptionist. And
is that an effect of weed? Like you can just speak any language you want?
Right? I was kind of, and I remember because I was a Danny DeVito fan, so I knew he was from New Jersey. So I was thinking, what the fuck happened in New Jersey? Is it just like speaking Sicilian now and shit? And one of his bodyguards,
like, puta madre.
One of his bodyguards is having the audacity to translate for him. So he's like speaking in Italian, all mean and shit, to the cashier, and then the bodyguard is speaking in English back to the acting like he's fucking translating and shit. And so after about 30 minutes of this fucking Italian translation to English bullshit, he looks at me and says in English, "Fuck you," and they walk out.
Oh,
It's like you sure he didn't say it? You sure he didn't say "love you"?
I would have put my penis in his butt if he did.
Hey, and a gabagoo to you too, Jesus.
It was a totally different vibe. It was like, all right, Tony Soprano, fucking bye.
That would have been just like fucking a giant potato.
Did you see they're making a prequel to The Sopranos?
Yes.
With what's his name?
I don't know what his name is.
The dude we were talking about earlier. The Punisher guy.
Oh, Jonathan Berthol's in that?
Bernthal.
He's in that one?
Bernthal.
Yeah, he is. He
He's
is.
the
He's
dad.
in it. Yeah,
he's
he's
the
in
dad. He's
Think
gonna
so.
play his dad.
Yeah.
That I'm excited for too. Like, hopefully they make it as good.
Damn, Danny DeVito's a prick.
Yeah, he is. He's a fucking little ball.
You should have just fucking kicked him out. Like a ball.
Potato.
Well, we did basically. We didn't kick him out of the building, but we didn't allow him flight, and we denied him flight for long enough until he just left. But his last words went from Italian gabagool to "fuck you," clear English.
God, how's that man gonna come in somewhere and start speaking Italian?
You're from Newark, New Jersey, you asshole.
What a dickhead! That is such a fucking pretentious ass thing to do. God.
Alright, I'm gonna go crawl
Alright.
into the fetal position and sleep for a bit. Have an afternoon nap.
Quit being a bitch.
You got staff too?
Fuck off, dog.
Fuck off, Bogan.
Put another shrimp on the bobby.
Shrimp on the barbie.
You watch your mouth. That man's a national treasure.
What was that thing that Billy said? Is that don't get raped, drive safe, or something like that?
Drive safe.
Drive safe, no rape.
That's gold.
That's his new
I'll
slogan
remember that
right
for
there.
the rest of my life.
Drive safe, don't rape.
And your friend too. And your friend too. Him too. And you drive safe, no rape.
Dude, oh my god.
Alright, catch you later, everyone.
Later.
Bye, love yous.
Alicia?
I love it.
Love you too, bitch.
Love you.
Okay, that was actually like a weekend, like the weekend briefing. If we're leaving stuff like that, like part of it would literally be like, don't like sexually assault anybody.
Right. Yeah.
Like you'd have, like they would tell you, like don't you go sexually assault anybody, like or some NCOs would be like,
that's how you
don't.
talk to teenagers.
And then you just fucking wink.
They'd be like, don't be like. One of my NCOs, he would go, don't beat your wife, don't beat your dog, don't beat your wife with your dog.
That's how you talk to your
Don't
teenage
beat your
sons.
wife with your
where,
dog.
Where that comes from. If you have a teenage son, it's a new old joke. If you have teenage sons, that's what you tell them before they leave the house. Drive safe, no rape. Yeah, me, I do, I'm good. Drive safe, no rape. They're like that. They're fucking just animals. Fucking ridiculous animals leaving the house with a car. You're giving a chimpanzee a fucking car, basically, and telling them to leave the house. It's like, oh yeah, I could drive safe, no rape. My friend too, him too, and me drive safe, no rape.
Man.
Mine's like that anyway. My fucking teenage son, when he was still in the fucking house, dude, found a ruler on the fucking sink in the bathroom. It's like,
nah.
This is fucking barbaric. He's like, I fucking found your ruler.
This is barbaric.
Oh, I didn't have a ruler. I was doing math while I was pooping. Yeah. Right. What was the answer? 4, 5, or 6?
2.
Oh, god damn.
47.
Oh.
All I know is the
What
equation
was
is gonna.
the answer for 5 or 6?
Then you got the serious conversation about truck stop boner pills.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, that's so good.
I heard some dudes were talking about. I heard why the fuck this got brought up. We were talking about truck stop boner pills.
Oh, like the Viper or whatever.
The
like
Rhino.
Black Widow. Oh, right.
The
Black
Rhino.
Widow. Yeah.
Yeah. Get one of those.
I
shits.
was wondering what the fuck is like ginseng or some fucking bullshit.
Ginseng?
In there. I don't know.
They used to have the Sobe drinks, the Sobes.
Sobe,
They had,
yeah.
they had ginseng in there. Drink one of them bitches, you go for hours after.
That was like one of the
like
balls
a-
energy drink.
Guanine.
Oh yeah. Oh what? Who bought something on Teespring?
I got a.
Yeah, fuck them tomatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
What those tomatoes do to you?
Yeah, fuck those tomatoes.
You're a goddamn tomato.
She's playing New World still. She's been playing. So there's like, they get food and stuff like that in that game. Collect food and crap randomly.
Ghost, your trainer ever call you a tomato yet?
Yeah.
No?
I
guess
I
not.
already thought about it though.
That's good.
Yep.
Dragon fruit sobe is legit.
Dragon fruit? Oh yeah, the dragon fruit one. I used to get the grapefruit one. The grapefruit one was my shit. And they got rid of them. They just like disappeared.
The
They still
grapefruit
have
one
them. I
gave
think
you
they're
the
still-
shits.
Did they?
What?
I don't know. The grapefruit one, it had so much citrus in it that it like, after a little bit, my throat would just like fucking just hurt.
Got you.
Yeah,
I hate it when that happens.
I hate it. I hate it too.
Apricots do that shit to me, man. Where you fucking eat a whole bunch of dried apricots and it fucking sands the back of your throat down.
Ugh.
You know what I'm talking about?
I don't really eat apricots too much.
Dude, I love those fucking shits. But the fuzz, the dehydrated fuzz on the skin.
You know what we
does
bought
it.
at Costco? Kiwi berries. Kiwi
Yep.
berries. Have you
Yeah.
ever had a kiwi berry? They're pretty fucking good.
No.
Not bad.
Yeah.
You ever had a dingleberry?
A kiwi berry is a dingleberry on a fucking West Australian's asshole.
I've never heard of them either, but Costco had them apparently. They're like little berries, but inside they look like kiwis, and they're fucking sweet.
That's what random calls them. Calls them kiwi berries.
I know I've
Damn.
been running into a whole bunch of GMO berries. These are these new things I've found. A GMO berry is something I've named. When you bite into GMO grapes or tomatoes or oranges, there's like a mini orange or grape or tomato on the inside of that fucking thing. Have you come
What the
across
fuck?
this phenomenon?
No.
It's happening to me a lot, dude, especially with grapes, dude. You'll bite
Really?
into grapes and you'll see like an internal skin with a little mini grape on the inside of it. And that's where the seed actually has germinated on the inside of the fruit while it's sitting on the shelf and started to grow inside of itself.
Interesting.
The tomatoes do it, the oranges do it, the grapes do it. It's pretty. I eat it anyway. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I mean, it's still fruit, just double fruit.
I went that yesterday. I got like asparagus and I grabbed some. And I'm like, why is this so expensive? And my daughter was like, it was the last one there. She's like, that's organic. I was like, fuck this shit. We grabbed
It's
a
gonna be
normal
rotten tomorrow.
Give me that shit that's been roided.
Yeah.
I want to have this asparagus next year.
Yeah. Ghost, that's what you need to do. You need to start sticking needles in yourself.
Needles?
Start sticking
You
needles.
get on
in
them
your butt.
roids.
Get on them roids, bro. Just get real big,
Dude,
real fast.
just got me.
Grow
thinking
you up,
a little
son.
bit.
Grow you up.
Goddamn, I've got this vaccine in me, and I got the second vaccine. I got all sick, and then I felt really fucking awkwardly good after I was not sick anymore. I go, what is that about? Do I have superpowers? Can I magnetically levitate off the ground now?
It's called less immune system. Your body's absorbing everything else around you real quick. So now
I
you feel better.
tried to make my balls grow with my mind. That didn't work. So don't try that. That's not
Nah.
that's useless.
Wait until you have to get your 5th COVID shot within the year.
Dude, that's another thing. Okay, let's fucking talk about that. Man, I am all for vaccinations and medicine, modern medicine, and everything. Of course, it has brought us and society a long way. Blah 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 blah. But man, I have never felt like that. After the second shot, I got real sick.
I'll tell you, man. There's a difference between an immunization and what they're given right now. Because at first they marketed it as it was basically an immunization, and then they kept changing. Like, well, no, it's not an immunization, but you'll be protected for a while. And now it's like, well, you'll be protected for like 2 months.
2 months. What are you talking
It's
about?
three.
It's
At 3 months, it starts waning down to like a fucking 70%.
That's with every
It's
fucking
6 months.
vaccine, though, man.
What
It's not,
vaccine?
it's not new. It's not a new. That's what I don't get. It's not a new fucking thing.
What are you talking about? You're talking
Flu
about,
shot.
we're talking about the flu shot. It does what it's supposed to do, though.
Yeah, so does this.
Well,
It's the
I
same
mean,
shit.
it's
It's the
This
same
this
type of
really
thing.
doesn't, though. And the thing is, it was
clearly
marketed.
says
And the thing
right
is,
here, your vaccine lasts for 6 months. So
this
you
whole
can't
thing.
argue
No,
that.
even the Mayo Clinic has come out with a study, fucking huge fucking study they did on various fucking types of people and all kinds of fucking groups and shit like that. And by month 3, it starts waning down to about 70%. And I think the worst one they had was actually like people that were
You should dig that study up. You should dig that study up. Put it on the screen. I'd love to see that.
Let me fucking find it. But like,
I'm just kidding.
Oh,
man.
okay.
Fuck you,
I was-
Billy.
I was about to get the link up, brother.
Jesus Christ,
no-
I don't give a fuck.
But yeah, no, like they're saying like the whole thing like wanes down faster than your actual immune system does when you get it.
Well, yeah.
And,
If you fucking get COVID, it's obvious that you're gonna have those antibodies.
Yeah.
The problem is, not everybody that gets COVID survives.
What do you think the percentage is that you would get COVID and go to the hospital? What's the chance? What's
I
the
would end
chance
up in the
that-
hospital.
I would say
Well, no, no.
69%.
I have
because that
asthma.
number is
100%
a
I
good
end up in the
number.
hospital.
It's a fun number.
Yeah. That means that you have your mouth on a butthole.
You have less. Yeah. With the numbers, the amount of people that have been in the hospital with the current population, everything in the United States, you have like less than a fucking 2% shit, a little bit like basically a 1% chance of going to the hospital. The way it's put out there, people believe, and this is a study of what people think your chances are. Most people believe you have pretty much from a 50-50 to a possibly 70% chance of going to the hospital, which isn't the case.
There's
And
also
right- and then-
a
and right-
69% chance of all statistics being bullshit.
Exactly.
Well, then,
So
but
we're
I mean,
talking
when
about,
when
fucking
the thing
reverse
is,
cowgirl?
the thing is that they're gonna come
That's how
out
you
here
get
and be
pink
like,
eye.
they're gonna come out here and be like, here's the stats on this and that or whatever the fuck, right? And then when you're like, okay, well, here's the stats on this, and then it's like, stats are bullshit. And you're like, so then why do your stats trump mine?
Only
Mine are,
69%.
it's like I can give you stats
Stats
from
on what
an
people think and stats on what has actually
and
happened are two different fucking things.
you get, and then you go, here's the Mayo Clinic. This is the Mayo fucking Clinic. One of the top of the
I
top,
like
the
Mayo.
best of the best, right? Like,
You know what they say about that Mayo Clinic there?
Mayo
They
Clinic.
say.
But But I mean, like, yeah, you look at
Rectal
Israel.
bleeding.
You look at Israel right now, and basically 90% of those people are fucking like triple fucking vaxxed. And
I know.
I think
man.
over
You'd
over
think with
70
those little things on
over
their head, they would be extra protected. Doesn't help.
over 70%. I think it's about 70 or a little over 70%
The
of the people that
jujitsu
are,
doesn't even help.
of the people hospitalized right now, because they are having a huge spike in hospitalizations and deaths going on in COVID. Like about 70% of them
You're right.
are all double vaxxed and or triple vaxxed.
Triple vax? No.
Yeah, they have a booster. They got a booster out over there.
No, not unless
Yes,
you're
yes.
older and
They have exactly. So they have the booster out there. That's what I'm saying
It
is.
just got out there though, Bob.
So
Now we're talking
yeah.
like.
And then if you look at infection rates from August of last year to August of this year, there was minimal back in August of last year, and it's more than doubled, actually fucking tripled, I think, this year in August.
I heard people.
and we have
It's called the Delta virus.
and then we
Delta
have
variant.
and then 50% of that, and then we look at England right now too, and like I think about like 60 or 70% of them as well that are hospitalized right now are all people that are vaccinated.
I heard you people turning into dragons in India.
That's what I
Probably.
heard. From that
Those
hospital.
motherfuckers growing
India-
tails
India-
and shit, and growing big old dicks that they've never seen before. You know,
India's where that Delta variant came from.
those Indian guys, they're used to 4
That was
inch
Africa.
dicks. It's like,
No, it was
whoa,
India.
they're
That's
big
AIDS.
dicks.
That's AIDS.
Or both.
That's AIDS.
I heard if you're not wanting to get the vaccine, the best place to go is India.
If I had a 1 in 4,000 chance to win the
To live.
lottery I'd play every week, yep.
If you want to live without the vaccine and all that stuff and all that shit, not wear a mask, the best place. I mean, I heard India is like that's your cup of tea right there, and they have free milk. Always drink the milk. when you
Oh,
go there.
the Mayo Clinic study also proved that showed that, so not proved, but showed that you basically have a 50-50 chance of your vaccination actually doing something in the first place.
When you get a checkup at the Mayo Clinic,
But
is
are those
everything have to
statistics
come with
for
mayonnaise?
regular healthy people? Or
They have
for all
no,
in general?
it's multiple, it's a huge age range by it's race, everything basically like that. They group all that together too, but it's a huge amount of age range, races and whatnot, and health factors. It's a full range of shit that they grouped. They end up grouping all of it together as well by that. But that's what I'm saying is they basically did this huge ass fucking study on this many people, and then obviously grouped everything together how it needed to be. But overall, you have a fucking 50-50 chance of that vaccine actually. So the Moderna one for sure was like a 52. I think Pfizer did a little worse than that, as far as like if it actually takes and it actually does what it's supposed to do for those 3 to 4 months, or just doesn't do anything at all.
Yeah. At the end of the day, I mean, that's the way it's been with all those fucking shots since 1900, rubella, chickenpox, all that, blah, 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 blah.
Well,
but
but
at
I
the end
mean,
of the
but-
day, it really adds up to how much you can, I mean, if you're into
Yeah.
protecting yourself, how much you can do to protect yourself.
But I mean, your
your
immunizations actually immunize you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, there's other things you can do to
So,
counteract
when-
that.
Yeah,
Like
people,
like for instance, here at the house, I made a clean box, I call it, and it's just one of those. It's like a locker, like a wicker locker that looks good in the living room. You know what I'm talking
Yes.
about? It's Cabana wardrobes, and
Like
I put
Cabana boys.
fluorescent. I put those fucking ultraviolet lights in it.
Yeah.
You got your
So
margarita already.
we can hang my wife's scrubs and masks and shit in there. We close the door. I turn the fucking switch, and it fucking zaps it with fucking UV light for like.
Oh
5
yeah,
minutes.
that'll clean it up real good.
Things, little things like that. Whatever you can do at the end of the day.
I mean, that would make sense, especially for someone that's a nurse, someone that works at
Oh, yeah.
a hospital. And
The
yeah, that
drop
makes
zone
sense.
has the same thing. The drop zone took my design, man. The
Okay.
fucking they got 5-foot UV lights in a locker. This is straight up fucking locker staging area, and they put everybody's skydive uniform in there and the goggles and shit
That's
in
cool.
there. Probably
Smart.
fucking earplugs too. The UV light doesn't do anything for earwax, but I didn't tell them.
No. But yeah, I mean, like I said, like if everyone wants to talk about, oh, did you get your shots when you were a baby? And I'm like, yeah, but I got immunization shots. I think, I get the.
And
the-
those have
I
been
get
tested for years.
I,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Exactly. And
But
again,
they're
if you
still,
and you,
that's
you,
so
you
funny.
look,
They're still experimental, right? But it's so funny.
not anymore. There's a few that
Where
are
they're just
still.
like, oh,
but, I
it's
mean,
experimental. Not really.
there's a few that are, but at this point in their stage of being experimental, at this point, any of those, they've been tested for over 15 to 17 years. Most vaccines most immunization vaccines that we have now, this day, have been took anywhere between like 15, a little higher than 15 to 30 plus years to finally be like, all right, yeah, this is good. It's fully approved. We can go ahead and push this out because 1 in like 50 fucking million people are gonna die from it.
Yeah, and we've used them for 15 years on millions of people, and nobody to this day has tried to butt chug one.
Exactly.
Nobody.
But I mean, you can look back and I think that
one motherfucker has put one up his butt.
I think I gotta look this up more, but I think it was either 60s or 70s. One of the vaccines coming out, obviously still being worked on. Years later, people were having babies, and these kids were coming out, and they're growing up, and their arms are like from their shoulder, are like this far away from their shoulder, like their hands. They had like little T-Rex limbs and shit like that. And they found that the vaccine they were giving out, 3 years later when they were studying it up, the vaccine that they were doing, they're sending out, having people take right then and there was had a chance of causing these birth defects in kids, and it was a pretty.
Vaccine?
I don't remember. I don't know which one it was.
That's a weird story. Now you're leaning into some.
No,
bullshit.
that's what I told you. I got to look into it more. But
it wasn't a vaccine. It was called thalidomide, and it was supposed to be the new aspirin.
So I'm just gonna call it out.
So there you go.
I'm looking at the Mayo
So
Clinic.
here, so Chuck's right there. It was something that's supposed to be the new.
I'm looking at
aspirin.
the MayoClinic.org, and it literally says the Pfizer vaccine is 91% effective. Moderna is what percentage? 94% effective. Johnson & Johnson 66% effective. Right on their website.
Give me a second. I'll go get.
Oh, that's their website though.
Yeah.
This is the one. This is the one that Bobby was.
I'm not anti-vaxxer.
No, because the one I saw from them had a complete. No.
Here you go. Look.
Oh, you're on. Oh no, you posted.
MayoClinic.org.
There you go.
Here's their fucking COVID shit. Pfizer, right here. Here's the Pfizer one, 91% effective. The vaccine still emerging with law for 12 to 15. The vaccine 100% effective in preventing COVID-19 in children ages 12 to 15. Well, that's because they're not giving it to them, but. And then here's Moderna is 94% effective. And here's Johnson & Johnson
but it's not approved, right?
effective. Moderna, I think they're all approved still.
No, Moderna's not approved yet.
Oh, I don't know.
Pfizer's the only one that's approved federally. But Moderna's next. Moderna's coming up in like a
A
week.
Scandinavian country has banned the use of Moderna because of. They think it's too risky with the heart defects that it can cause. The risk of it is too high.
Both, which is actually pretty fucking low.
Shit.
Both of the Moderna and the Johnson & Johnson were like the shittier versions of the vaccine.
I put the link to thalidomide in the side chat so you can all read about how. Oh, this is a safe drug. So safe, we can sell it over the counter. And then 40% of the children born to women who took it died.
Oh, is this the other one?
Yep.
Yeah.
The rest had severe
right
birth
here.
Yep.
CDC.gov, the Pfizer vaccine is the only one that's approved against the Delta variant right now. Federally. The only one.
Okay, but if it's approved and so effective, why are we all still having to wear masks?
Because conformity. Conform!
Because it's not effective.
No, because has nothing to do with that. It's still about helping to keep it from spreading.
We just don't like your teeth.
And that.
No, it's not effective. If you can still get sick,
yeah, but not everyone can get the vaccine. Like certain people can't get it. Like kids can't get it. People with immune, like other issues, like I don't know what immune issues, but other issues can't get it. So there's some people that can't get it.
What's the point in getting it if it doesn't work?
Uh,
Well, it does work.
just
That's
to
the
help a
point.
little bit. We're
It doesn't work.
It helps you prevent it, but you can still spread it. You understand that?
Right. So what's the fucking point?
Because not everyone
Not
has the
getting
fucking
it, because
vaccine.
Not getting
If you
it.
can get vaccinated and still get it and still spread it, what's the fucking point of getting vaccinated?
Because you don't get sick.
How do you?
People are still dying even if they got vaccination.
Right,
get
right,
it,
but
Jeff.
that's the
Trust me,
point.
you
You're
could
asking
not
what the
get
point
it.
is. The point is that either
To
help
build
you
up
not
your
get
immune
it,
system to
or
fight
so
out the
if
virus.
you get it, you don't fucking get it all crazy.
According
But you can
according
still
to
prevent- you can still
according
prevent
to a
it.
according to a Pfizer scientist, you have a better chance of getting of you actually getting sick and having that immunity than actually just getting sick after getting the vaccine.
Yeah, if he wants to go that route, let him go
Yeah,
that
you
route.
can go that route.
That's
That's
what,
what.
I mean, that's
What country tried that and then they?
That's what
fucking all
the
died.
Pfizer scientist. That's what the Pfizer scientist said was that the vaccine protects you against like his thing was like it's like one protein and protects you of one aspect of the disease, whereas
Right.
getting it and your body's system
It's
working
better,
against it
100%.
gets literally all of it. So he said you have a higher.
You're
I agree
but
with
the
that.
difference is
But, you know, that's
not
a
everyone
crapshoot
gets
there.
COVID the same way. Some people end up
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
fucking
when you
hospital.
get it.
So why
Right.
chance getting it and ending up
But-
in a fucking
but if
hospital
you're still, but
when
if people
you
are,
can just
if
take the
there's still
vaccine
a,
and not
if
get
there's
it?
still a high rate of people getting the vaccine and dying,
There isn't a
Yeah.
high rate. The rate
Not
people-
as high as the
people-
rate if there are
we're gonna look at
unvaccinated people
we're gonna look at
dying.
Israel right now and see that like almost 90% of them fucking
But, you know,
vaccinated, and literally their amount of people dying from COVID is significantly higher than it was when they weren't vaccinated, when they had less vaccinated people last year, the same month.
Here's what made me go ahead and get the shots is because I thought about the crapshoot if I didn't get the shots. Yeah, I can get, and I knew I'm pretty good against like flus and shit. You know, I can handle that shit. I have a track record of fucking kicking off sicknesses, no problem. So I thought, oh, COVID's gonna be another one. But then I thought of these, like the crapshoot of this Delta thing. And I was like, oh, this is fucking ridiculous. I just wanted to get the shot. I was like, fucking, this is too much thinking. I just got it.
My
here-
thinking is
oh,
you
oh,
should
here-
still get it because you don't know if it's going to be effective for you or not.
Hey,
But the government has no right to force you to get it.
Oh, for sure.
I could agree
Plain
with
and
that.
simple.
Yeah.
yo, keep reading that study because I guess I
don't think
missed
anybody's
my
doing that, though.
mark.
Oh well, yeah, businesses are. For
The
sure.
mark I was trying to the mark I was thinking of was the whole after 3 to 4 months of it drops down completely too.
And ivermectin, by the way, is the
It,
mark
like,
of the
does-
beast.
it just
That's
won't
why
work.
it's given to beasts.
They're saying people back in July had the 95%, 86, 95, and then once it got to, and
Well,
when did this come out? This came out
I
months
wanna
later
see-
and dropped down to like 46, 50%.
I want to see independent research. I don't want to see Pfizer's fucking research on.
Well, this
their
is yeah, and
vaccine.
this is what I was saying. The Mayo Clinic research straight up said like it works, but then it doesn't work like almost immediately.
What,
You can say 3 months is a long time, but it really
what-
isn't.
So
what,
basically, this is just a money grab by fucking Pfizer.
Well, again, a Pfizer scientist said that they're completely funded by
What-
COVID money right now.
What livestock medication do I have to take for a testicle rash?
Ivermectin.
You know what the funny thing is that people were like ivermectin or eating horse paste, which I'm
Yeah,
sure
they're-
some
they're
dummies actually
retarded.
did fucking do that. But ivermectin is
used
an
for other
actual,
things, yeah.
it's an actual drug
Yeah.
prescribed to people.
Well,
Yeah,
here's the thing.
Yes, it's an actual.
They say
No,
there's
used for
also here's the
people.
thing about
Well, it's used
all
for
these-
other purposes and for humans. That's the
Well,
thing.
here's the thing about these other alternative treatments, right? They say, oh, well, there's no data to support that this is effective against COVID-19. Well, you know what, bitch? There's been no fucking studies.
They
There's
use
been
ivermectin.
no fucking data that says it's not.
They use ivermectin in some other some fucking
Yeah.
random ass country,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it was working
they're
pretty well
working,
out
yeah.
there.
I think
Well,
like
let me tell you,
the other
in the
venison-
livestock industry, we have always, like in the circus, just to put this out there,
Use horse
we've
tranquilizer.
always taken ivermectin and Panacur, and not the human kind.
Yeah.
And now, let me be clear: I'm for vaccinations, blah 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 blah. But we've always taken Ivermec. We call it Ivomec, and Panacur. And there's two different. Those are two different wormers for two different types of animals. Ivomec is for hoof stock, strictly, whether it be split hoof or whole hoof. That's your horses, your cows, pigs, anything with a hoof type toe, right? And your Panacur is for four-toed mammals that are omnivorous. So there you got your bears, your cats, your dogs, your raccoons, shit like that.
Yep.
And I've taken both. I've taken both of them. I've taken them for worms.
like
Yeah.
crawling out my asshole, like
That's not
shitting worms. That's
Yep.
why I took it.
Yep.
Because I was too embarrassed to go to the doctor for that shit.
Was it my mom's aunt and uncle? They just got COVID, and they went to the hospital. Not because they were getting hospitalized, but they went to be like, hey, we're sick and we're high risk. And they gave them that. And I don't remember what she said it was called, but I literally saw it the next day. They were talking about it. What it was? It was a certain type of IV drip. It was an IV. It's something IV. They gave them that, and then my aunt literally the next day was like, she told my mom, she's like, I'm feeling fucking great. She was so energized. She cleaned the whole goddamn house. And,
Shit.
Hell yeah.
yeah.
No, it was
the-
plasma. What do they call that?
Is it? It's something IV. It's like they call it an IV bag. It was something IV or whatever. But it was like.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
you get fluids that are just saline.
Well,
and then some of
most
them are mixed
people
with,
they're saying most people that are getting hospitalized or ending up at the hospital aren't necessarily being put on ventilators anymore because the treatment's getting better for it. So
Because when they were putting people on ventilators, they were fucking
ventilators,
worse.
like-
They're getting worse.
yeah, ventilators will kill you.
Yeah,
they're
they're
dangerous.
killing
as fuck.
people.
If you,
Trap
well,
everything in
it's
there.
not new. If you have to, if for whatever reason you have to end up on a ventilator, it's not
just-
good.
No, the ventilator did has kill you.
Because, yeah, it hurt- it can cause more damage.
And just so I'm clear with everybody on YouTube, if they ever see this, I'm not saying don't get the vaccine. You're high risk. You're high risk. If you can get it, get it. I get you gotta do what you gotta do.
Dude,
But
I
again,
wanna
I'm
make
not
a
gonna sit
bong out
here.
of a ventilator.
I'm not gonna sit here and be like, everyone should get it, because not again like.
Well, not everyone can in the
Old
first
people's
place.
immune system. Old people's immune system is gonna work a lot different than my immune system, than my 5-year-old's immune system. And we
You
can't
have
just
to
sit here and be like,
veto
okay,
beans
cool,
in
it
your
works on
fucking
old
system.
people. We're gonna give it to everybody. We can't. That's not how it works. It's not how it works. at all.
Convalescent plasma. That's the name of the IV.
There you go. Yeah, so they gave her that. They feel a little weak, I'm guessing, which is understandable, but they're not like sick, dying. And they're definitely in that scale of people that I would say, like, we're told would, if they got COVID, they would end up in the hospital and die.
Dude, my second shot felt like I had fucking COVID, man. I had my right arm where I let her give
I
it
felt
to me.
fine. My
Hurt
wife
like a
got sick.
motherfucker. I got sick
I
as
didn't
shit,
get
dude.
sick.
My
Dude, this
wife
is the
got a
best
little
way-
sick for a day, and then my daughter got sick for a day. I felt fine, but I'm
was
I'm
48
fat as
hours.
fuck.
Yeah.
I need
was
more of
sick
that
for
shit.
8 months.
No, normally when I take any type of medicine,
Mhm.
I have to take like a lot. It doesn't work
It-
for me.
If my body would have let me swallow my food, I would have been okay that entire time I was sick with COVID.
I stayed upstairs for 2 days. I couldn't go downstairs because I went downstairs once to use the bidet because my dumbass hadn't hooked one up upstairs, and I felt like I was gonna fall because my fucking legs were so
Pinkies up.
fucking weak.
I had to have a water hose shoot water up my ass.
Yeah, so I went back upstairs and wiped with toilet paper for 2 days. It was disgusting.
Felt like a
Yeah, I
savage.
want a bidet now.
Everybody needs a bidet. You deserve it, boys. You deserve it.
You're hurting yourself. Careful.
I'm telling you, you won't go back. Once you start rinsing your ass off, you'll laugh your ass off at the toilet paper embargo of 2020 forever.
Careful.
It's like, why don't we always rinse off our ass with water? This is stupid. Why do we kill trees to fucking wipe it? It's dumb.
Oh, it's made out of recycled newspapers.
In the army, we used we used single ply toilet paper that was put together by blind people. Dead ass.
Blind people in newspapers?
Blind people made toilet paper for the army.
I'm surprised
I
you
didn't know
just shoot an Arab and use their clothes.
I'm surprised
I
there
never
are
got
still
to.
blind people in newspapers. Man, there's fucking technology. Man, do you see that? The cure for blindness is afoot.
Is that the chip thing or whatever I saw?
Back
that-
here, we wipe our asses with rabbit skin.
They're doing
They put
shit.
this VR headset fucking thing in and
Did you-
wire it to their brain. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Did you see the gorilla? The video of the gorilla?
I sent me that one.
Where he the gorilla's in the zoo and he's got the little baby gorilla next to it. He grabs the baby gorilla and he literally wipes his ass with the baby gorilla,
Baby gorilla.
and then smells the fucking baby gorilla.
What the fuck?
It reminded me of that joke, like, what's that joke
would-
when
I
the
wanna
bear,
do that now.
when
The bear wipes his ass with
yeah,
the
the bear
rabbit?
asks the rabbit, hey, does shit ever
Oh,
get stuck
yeah.
to your fur? The rabbit's like, no. He's like, good, and he fucking. But yeah, no, there's a video of this gorilla grabbing a baby gorilla and wiping his ass with it and then smelling it.
I don't want you here.
I guess he must have just picked it, right?
Oh.
Like, this is my baby. I'm picking this
Grabbed
one.
it.
I thought it
Wiped
was
him.
hilarious. I fucking lost it.
Marked it. He marked it fucking permanently, probably
Permanently, yeah, and scarred it for life.
So sorry, fucking. He once he was done, he probably swung the fucking baby to the wall.
I sit there all day long.
All right,
can hear
man.
you,
I'm gonna
Chuck.
take off.
All right.
All right, dude.
Well, fuck you, Ghost.
Fuck you. I'm gonna go watch.
I'm gonna take off.
I'm gonna go.
about food.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
I'm gonna go
problem.
get
fucking
food.
starving. Fuck you guys. I'm fucking hungry. I want food.
Fuck you all. We're closing it live.
We're closing line.
All right,
All right,
bud.
see you kids.
All right, man. You have a good one.
Hey, Ghost, bring me food.
Hey, you bring me food, asshole.
Bitch, I don't got a bike.
Oh, you right.